Hi.
Hello and welcome to a Wicked Slice, a combo cross. What is this? A crossover car with Wicked Game. I'm Wicked Game, and this is the other members of Nicky Allison.
Don't call it a comeback.
He's been here for years, and below is Michelle.
Yeah.
Look at
Hi.
the.
I'm here.
Hi, I'm Nicky, and I'm a member of Wicked Game. Down below there is Michelle, and in the middle there is Tom. Lydia's not here, hence the empty space. We're Wicked Game, and with us there are two members of Dice on a Slice, the only D&D podcast fueled
Powered.
by fuel. Can you spare some change for gas? I need to get myself away from this place. I said yes. What a concept. I'm not going to sing this song. Josh is here and he's DMing, and he's a wonderful, wonderful person, and I really appreciate it. Alicia's here, and I made the social faux pas of asking if her hair was a wig. It's not. So, you know.
She's got good hair. I'll take it as a
Great
compliment.
hair. Great hair.
We're all playing characters. I've got a banana, and I'm going to eat it while Josh does the show intro.
Don't call it a mukbang.
Please don't. That's a different category on Twitch, and I don't want to get banned.
Hello and welcome to the Nissan crossover.
Oh, I liked that. I really fucking enjoyed that. And look, my reaction right now says that I didn't, and that was sarcasm. I genuinely fucking loved it.
I'm going to be honest with you guys. Every single one of us have come here with a weirder than usual energy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to get a cold. Alicia is also about to get a cold.
You already
was
have
in
one,
London.
darling. Stop saying that we're going to get one.
I feel like my body is going to betray me. So if at some point tonight I put a face that's like this, something
He shit
terrible has
himself.
happened.
He's done the big poo.
Yes, welcome to Wicked Slice, the only D&D 5e crossover entirely based in Norfolk.
The game,
I'm
not the people.
Josh.
I'm in Prague.
I mean, in many ways, are any of us here?
Nope.
I'm
That's a big
present.
question for a Wednesday.
I'm absolutely incorrect.
It's all right, Tom. You're south of the city, so you're not really with us.
Yeah.
Mm.
We're the cool side of the city.
You're
Yeah.
not the cool side. You're the fucking Tory side.
We know what we said, all right? Hello, chat. I hope everyone's well. Hello, Rep RPG. And also Rooney and Sweet Poison and Scott, who I've seen in here as well. So, yes, Wicked Slice. It's a game.
Also, you might not have seen, but Captain has his own little art now.
Yes.
And
he
isn't it
fucking
adorable?
does.
Look at
We
it.
love it.
He's so cute.
You can see the inner pain in his expression. It's just caught so beautifully.
And it's gorgeous.
Thank you.
Huge,
Gorgeous.
enormous shout out to Michelle. Thank you, Tom. Yeah. All right. I did have some stuff for the intro planned, but honestly, my brain is just soup, and not the good kind.
Ah.
Oh, not good.
So I'll
soup.
recap. That's what DMs do. They recap. All music today is from tabletopaudio.com. It is not used for profit. It is used for pleasure. Just like my body.
We have been.
That
We
is
have
been Wicked
been.
Slice.
Hi, everyone.
This is, yeah.
Thank you. Good night.
It's all good. We can't. Last week we fake ended the stream about 6 times before we started. We cannot have a repeat of that.
We can't do it again.
So thank you all and good night. We actually just
Oh god.
Last time on Wicked Slice, well, our merry crew had a visitor aboard their ship, Keris's old caregiver, question mark. A woman known as Granny Whelks appeared. Keris believed Granny Whelks to be dead, but she in fact wasn't. So she joined Keris for a creepy doll tea party, as one does, and divulged to Keris that she can help our wonderful crew navigate the mysterious area known as the Black Mists to try and help them find the treasure that they're looking for in exchange for them helping her with a squatter situation. The crew eventually, through a protracted conversation with Granny Whelk involving some sort of doll manipulation as well, agreed to help her on the grounds that, they get what they wanted. Which I think is the easiest way of describing that entire conversation. They talked about it for like 4.5 hours.
It was a while.
It was a while, yeah. It was a time. Anyway, they arrived on this island as if magically guided there. Ooh. And made their way... they first found a little table, a little trestle table that had been set up for a tea party. Sat down, had some tea, had some sandwiches, were approached by a dog that had 6 eyes and was kind of grey. Good dog, sat there, ate some food that I think Captain offered it, who had a remarkably high animal handling roll, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
because he can't roll low for it.
He's also just scared of dogs.
He's scared of everything. Captain is scared. They made their way through a fungal forest.
I think you'll find Josh, sorry to correct. It was a fungal jungle.
It was a fungal jungle, I'm sorry. Wicked. The fungal jungle was massive. But they were able to
And the doctor couldn't do anything about it.
They were able to follow a footpath. The footpath had some white and red mushrooms either side of it. After some investigations and some heavy prompting from the DM, our party found out that these red mushrooms were in fact some sort of malicious fae known as Redcap. As soon as that was worked out, I think Keris spoke to the Redcaps, and there was a long series of fuck yous exchanged, like in the Ezekiel meme video. Our crew carried on through the woods, hearing "hey" on the wind. Eventually, they encountered the source of these "hey," some beasts that we now know are referred to as Yeth hounds, dogs with old man faces, and they can hover inexplicably. One of them was ridden by one of these red caps, but they were all killed, because that's what these guys do best. Following this, a pathway revealed itself to our wonderful crew, leading up to the house that they believed to have Granny Whelks squatters in. They approached the doorway, and on it was a code. It was ×2, a hoe, as in the gardening tool, and a skull and crossbones, which seemed to refer to a list, a little note that they found earlier on one of the red caps. They worked out, rolled hard enough on an intelligence check to work out that it was double, toil and trouble, and on saying that were greeted by 3, maybe 30s, mid-2030s women, one with blonde hair, red hair, and brunette hair. They asked for the party's name, and in unison they all said no. Clearly this is not the first time that they've dealt with hags before. The door was slammed in their face. Rico drew a gun, and then suddenly the ground around them started to move as the Lawn Golem, the Earth Golem, and some sort of very strange-looking shrub all came to life. And I think we're all caught up. Can everyone please roll initiative for me? Yes, Nikki.
You forgot that I summoned my grease monkey.
You did summon your grease monkey, yes. I didn't forget that, I just chose to ignore it. Tom?
You forgot the trauma to Captain's testicles.
Oh, yeah.
And if you'd like to know more about the trauma to Captain's testicles, check out Wicked Game RPG's Twitter, where you can find a clip of that happening.
Also, all of the streams will be on YouTube, and eventually they'll be in podcast form over on the Dice in the Slice channel. When, life happens less.
Mm-hmm. When less life is happening.
Yeah.
Boy, howdy, will they be there?
I'm so excited for less life to be happening to me. I tell you.
Just a bit less life.
You know what? To reference something that Nikki said earlier on in the stream, the years start coming, and they do not stop coming.
They don't.
He's not wrong, folks.
Can I tell you my initiative?
No. We're gonna riff. We're gonna riff sort of mediocrely, tepidly.
Actually, we're gonna improvise the initiative. Yeah, go on then, Levy. What's your initiative, please?
13.
13, lovely. Karis.
17.
17. Rico.
20. Dirty. Filthy.
Your person will just take their turn after yours. It's easier.
My go-will. My go-will.
Your go-wiwa.
My go-will.
And Captain Guy Captain.
I also got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Who wants to go first? Rico or Captain Guy Captain?
Who's got more flips?
Probably
What does
Captain
that
Guy
mean?
Captain.
I'm just pretty dexterous.
He's Dexy.
How
He's
Dexy?
got to run.
I'm a 5 dex.
I've got 17 in my dex
It's
score.
how he survived this long. He can.
Got them sea legs, man.
Yeah.
He survived by not getting hit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you got that. I'm just inputting everything else while trying to find some battle music. Because while tabletopaudio.com provides a wonderful array of sounds for your tabletop, audio-wise, it's very difficult to find exactly what it is that you want.
Also, I don't know.
Well,
People have probably
that's
noticed, but I drew Andy sleeping just so we all remember that she is still here. She's just asleep.
She's on the boat.
She's on the boat.
Having a nap, yeah.
Having a little nap.
She's having a nippy nap.
A nippy nap.
Oh, that'll do. When things are less BANANAS for Lydia, there'll be some special adventures of Andy, and spoiler alert, it's going to be Andy in the Astral Sea. So that's fun.
Oh my god.
Love that.
And that's going to be.
She's going to
that's
be
gonna
so well rested. She's going to have the longest rest.
That's
She's going to have
death.
unlimited HP.
And that's all going to be exclusive to the Dice and Slice podcast feed. I think.
It is now, Nikki.
Well, now it is. Now you've said it.
Dickhead.
They've
Yeah,
got to get
Christ
something
alive,
out of
Nicky.
all of this work Josh has done. They've got to get something.
Yeah.
So you guys are going to have to subscribe to that
You
podcast.
get Lydia.
You get Lydia for an amount of time.
Actually, that's a
trick.
horrendous idea because Lydia can't record locally.
Yeah. Lydia can't.
She can show up.
We'll figure out.
We'll figure that
It'll
out.
be worked
We'll
out.
figure it out.
folks.
It'll
Don't
be
you
fine.
worry.
Yeah.
We could do it live in person. No, anyway. So let's sort. Oh, for fuck's sake! I've got too many things to think about to have
Same.
banter while I'm
Same.
doing this. I don't know how people are able to do this on
Hey,
the regular.
hey, I'll filibuster. Hey, guys, folks, you remember that guy?
This bit.
Do
Tom.
not, Tom.
This
You
bit.
remember that guy? He was a dog. He was a dog. That guy who was a dog? A dog. So it was a dog. There was a penguin there.
Penguin.
And it was just like
So first in the initiative, we
Thank
have
you.
Captain Guy Captain.
Fuck, this is in front. Captain is instantly panicking.
Oh wait.
paper pants.
Did you say? Oh wait.
No,
Yeah.
carry on. Carry on.
Carry on.
Oh.
Nice, you go.
What Captain Guy Captain's gonna do is for his bonus action. No, for his movement, he's gonna run down here, and then for his bonus action, he's gonna hide.
Classic.
And
Roll
then
your stealth
can
check.
I? Okay. Ooh, big number. Stealth. That is a 33 on a hide.
Oh,
You believe
Poke.
yourself to be hidden.
And
Oh, we've
he's
got some
going to
raiders.
take out.
Got some raiding coming in. Hello to Poke Your Eyes Out Games. Thank you for raiding.
Thank
We're
you
in
for
combat.
Hey.
Captain Guy Captain, you have hidden yourself.
Yes, and then he's going to take out his rapier in a kind of
Yeah.
panic, and he's going to hold an attack if anything comes within range of him.
Okay,
Can I
you're
hold
gonna
my
go
attack
for
action?
you're going to go for the venomous snake sort of technique there, waiting for something to walk by you so you
Yeah.
can strike.
I think also he doesn't want to initiate anything in case the group decides they're going to do something else. So he's like, I'm just going to hide and see what they do
That's fair.
and hang out.
Next up, speaking of people who just do things, Rico!
Hey, what's
Hey.
going on? I'm going to take a shot at that. I'm going to take a shot at the nasty plant with my goon.
With your what?
My gun.
Oh, I thought you said with your goo. And I'm like, good lord.
Oh.
26 to hit the nasty plant.
26 to hit the nasty plant, the nasty, stinky plant. Yeah, that will hit, yeah.
Incroyable. 15.
Incroyable.
15 damage.
1-5.
Yes, magical damage, for your reference.
Thank you.
That sounded like I was being shitty, but I genuinely thought that might be helpful right now.
It's always worth saying if something's magical damage or not.
Yep. And then, that is not the end of Rico's turn. He's going to throw out his flamethrower boy.
Ooh.
He can't do anything just yet, but I'm going to throw him down over at this grassy boy.
Okay.
Hey, if Rico's got anything, it's friends. My big Gawua is going to run up to the nasty plant and do punch.
Do punch. Okay, Gawua, do punch.
Gawua, do punch. A Gawua gets 2 punch. 3 punch, I think.
Oh, press punches.
Wow, 3 punch.
3 punch. So, let us do punch, punch, punch. Is punch the lowest to hit? Fucking the summon spells are great, but they make you do so much math.
Why I don't use them? If I don't think, I don't have to think.
The lowest is a 17 to hit.
Yeah, they will all hit. In which case,
amazing. And so then it's not a tremendous amount of damage. 5, 12. 8 plus 8 plus 8. So 20, 36 points of damage from Gawua.
Wow.
36 points of damage. What kind of damage is that?
That is
that
magical. It's magical because he's a spell.
That's pretty sexy.
Magical what though?
Magical bludgeoning damage.
Magical bludgeoning.
Magical bludge.
Bangle. Great.
That's my turn.
Roll that. Fantastic. Next up. So Rico, let me do this again. Rico, you aim your pistol and you take a shot. Rings true. You tear off one of these huge, lovely, beautiful yellow flowers that this plant has. You blow off all the petals. Underneath the petal, you think you see it's like a weird kind of bit of stem. It's like a white, connected, it's made of nodules almost underneath the stem of this flower. It's kind of weird. And then your Gawua just charges over and goes all Danky Kang on its ass.
For the mental picture of everyone, this is a gorilla made entirely of grease.
It is a very greasy boy. And it does leave behind a slick trail behind it as well. You deploy your little flamethrower that lands on its feet and kind of grapples around a little bit.
He's also, specifically, because of the way summon construct works, he's made of hot grease.
Made of hot grease. Hot grease!
Get your hot grease.
Such
Hot
sexy grease.
Sexy grease.
I'm
That's why
hard
Rico,
and slippery.
Of course, canonically, Rico can never get off.
Yeah.
Next in the initiative is Keris.
Okay, so Keris is going to see all of this happening, and I think she turns
You're
around
a little
swiftly.
bit quiet, Tom.
How fucking dare you?
Tom genuinely didn't know how to react because that's the first time anyone's ever said that to him.
I'm just gonna hold this here.
That's fine. That's actually great because I can hear you crystal clear when you're like that.
I'm gonna hold this here for now, like an old school referee, commentator. So I think Keris is going to sort of look around, see this big old nasty plant with an ally specifically next to it. She's gonna sort of whip out her pistol, and she's gonna fire one of her peg dolls at the big nasty plant, please.
Do it. So are you using one of the magical pistols that you have?
Yes, so I'm using. I bring out the magical pistol, and I try to shoot Greta
Shoot Greta.
from the pistol. That was a 28 to hit. Will that
28
hit?
does hit the nasty plant, yes.
Incredible. So, because I have an ally next to it, I get my sneak attack. So that is 15 damage to hit to start off with. I'm just going to roll the sneak attack damage, which is 35. So 50 altogether on that hit. I'm then going to use one of my what the fuck is it called? Whale of the Graves. And as this sort of like little peg doll hits the plant, you can see almost kind of like little sort of they look like kind of lumps in the kind of stalk of the plant, kind of traveling down into the ground, and you can start to see tiny little kind of dolls made of roots start to scrabble out of the ground and start to attack the Dirt Golem as well. So that will be, hold on one second, 4d6. That'll be 16 damage on the Dirt Golem as well. On Dave Golem. And that, and I think she's going to sort of...
Was that 16, sorry?
16 all told, yeah. Against that, and she's going to sort of start to back away. Actually, 5, 10, 15. She's going to try and hide with her bonus action, please.
Okay, where were you when that started? Sorry.
I was. Oh, this is exciting. I was here. Can you see my little point of light?
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
As you were. So you're going to try and hop the fence.
Is that a fence? Sorry.
Yes, that's a white picket fence.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll try and hop the fence. Try and fucking hop the fucking fence.
Just roll me a little acrobatics check.
Little bloody acrobatics. That is a 25 acrobatics for you.
Yeah, you hop that fence.
Nice.
Thank you.
Fence? What fence? No offense.
Strong defense, offense. Stealth roll.
Yes,
the first was a 21. The second is a 32 because I have advantage on stealth. So 32 stealth.
I'm not going to question that you have advantage on stealth. I'm just not going to question it. But I'm like, who gave the rogue advantage on stealth checks?
Oh, it was the cloak of the bat.
Ah, of course.
Yeah. And that's my turn.
The answer is
Lovely.
Me.
Karis, you grab your magical pistol that looks as though it was carved out of like an old hunk of metal that had been carved. You slide in one of these peg dolls and it flies out, and there's almost just like a as it flies through the air. It strikes, and yeah, these tendrils come out of the earth that look
Good
like
old Greta.
Good old Greta. And the spirit of Greta claws at this dirt golem through these roots and tendrils. You jump over a fence and hide, jumping over things like a Duke of Hazzard. Next up, Levy, because you guys all went before these guys.
Wow.
Oh, phew. That's good.
Love that for us.
Levy's gonna do a sort of Scarlet Witch moment.
Nice.
And she's gonna
Love to
like
see it.
fly up into the air and bring down some like bolts of lightning, wrap around her fist, and then she's gonna use, I think, 2 sorcery points. And
2
she's
saucy points.
to cast Witch Bolt. Sorry, can I have the map back?
Yep.
One at the Lawn Golem and one at the Dirt Golem.
One at the Lawn Golem
Yeah.
and one at the Dirt Golem.
Yeah. So the one at the Lawn Golem is a 27 to hit.
27 does in fact hit.
Okay. And the Dirt Golem is a 22 to hit.
22 does in fact hit, yes.
Amazing. So she's now just connected with them both. That's going to be 15 points of lightning damage each.
Nice.
And you're up in the air and you've got like
Yeah, oh yeah, I forget. One, it's not with her hands, it's her gun. She's got a gun that she shoots lightning out of.
Naturally.
um,
I love that for you.
Thanks. And I think that's my turn.
Okay. So Levy, you you're already levitating, but you sort of soar upwards a little bit more. You like jam 2 sorcery points into your pistol, however that looks. I don't know. Don't want to think about it. And aim it into the air. You fire, and the lightning just arcs out, striking these 2 creatures. It seems to do as much as you would expect it to do. Just letting you know.
I'll take that.
You are unsurprised by their reactions.
Love that.
Nothing unusual happens.
That is your action and that's your movement. You got a bonus action?
I don't think I do have anything.
Okay, roughly
Nope,
how
that's
high in
me.
the air do you reckon you are?
Oh,
What's the range on your spell?
that's the point. I think it's 60 feet.
Ooh.
It
Yeah.
is because I've got spell sniper, so I'm probably like 20 feet up.
That's quite some feat.
Good to know. And Rico, sorry, I'm just adding everyone's names so that it's clear who is who, just in case people don't get it. And Keris.
Should zoom in more, but it's hard because width.
That's all good.
So that is the end of our protagonists. Next up is the turn of everything else. So the Dirt Golem, which now like fully pulls itself out of the earth, it seems to wield like a shovel made out of stone, and its body looks as though it's like dirt that's got like stone as body armor, like a plate mail armor. It's real cool. At least I think it is.
It's very cool.
What it's going to do is it's going to turn to the grease monkey, which is nearest, and it is going to do 2 hits. First one is a 12. Second one is a natural 20 for a 27.
Love that. The second one hits. My AC, for your
Second
reference,
one hits.
Monkey's AC is 17.
Okay, that's powerful. This creature, as it pulls itself out of the dirt, lunges towards Monkey with this stone shovel, but Monkey has a hand that just goes up and holds it and turns sort of King Kong-esque. Monkey begins to like roar in its face, and then its fist just comes in and punches Monkey straight in the mouth, dealing. Now we do crunchy crits here.
We do.
Do enjoy a crunchy.
Dealing 23 magical bludgeoning damage.
Wow.
Okay, and do you know what's fun about Monkey?
What's what about Monkey?
Because he's hot grease, any creature that touches Monkey or hits it with a melee attack while within 5 feet of it takes 1d10 fire damage.
That's exciting.
He's a hot boy, and that's 7 fire damage.
Yeah, oh boy.
Spicy pal.
7 fire damage. Lovely. Let's make sure I'm using. Yep. Good. So this creature punches Monkey, and then like looks at its fist that is just like singeing earth, and it just like and it will attempt to lumber away. Actually, 1, 2.
Oh, I think I'm going to get an opportunity attack on you.
It's going to make its way over towards Rico. You can make an opportunity attack if you wish.
Monkey rolled an advantage for no reason, so I'm going to ignore both of those dice and re-roll a single one. And I think I missed. 1 second. 13.
13 doesn't hit. Yeah, as Monkey tries to hit with the hand that it was already using to hold the shovel out the way. Silly Monkey.
Silly Monkey.
Next up is the turn of the Lawn Golem, which is right by right by your little thing.
A little guy.
It's just a little guy.
He's just a little guy. Leave it like that.
He's just a little guy. Okay. Good. Sorry, just checking some things.
You should be sorry.
You will be sorry.
And what the Lawn Golem is going to do is it cannot reach Levy. It cannot see Captain Guy Captain. So what it's going to do is it's going to lumber right into Captain Guy Captain. What it'll do is it lumbers in, it'll just sort of just push you to the side, basically, because it can't see you. It's just going to push you out the way as it goes for Rico. Captain Guy Captain, your held attack.
Yeah.
Attack it. Kill it, Captain.
One shot.
That's a 19 to hit.
19 does hit, yes, roll damage.
Yeah.
One punch.
Oh, that's the wrong dice. That is 12 damage.
Good job. Is that magical?
That's just regular damage.
Wah, wah.
I don't.
Captain
I
Guy
just have
Captain,
regular items.
You lunge forwards with your dagger and it just like bends. You expect it to pierce and penetrate, but it just like that.
So it doesn't do anything.
It does some.
Some. Okay.
No, I'm actually lying to you. It does no damage at all. It just flexes against its leg.
Cool. Sorry, guys. Captain
Sorry.
can't help you.
When could he
I'm
ever?
out.
This
Oh,
creature is now going to. You see, as all of the grass starts just like goes from like laying flat. It's basically like turf on a golem, and like you see where it's come from is basically like the impression of a humanoid has just come out of the dirt.
Mm-hmm.
You see all of the grass over it sort of goes from just sort of laying there passively to all standing up on end and starts to vibrate a little bit.
That's
And then it's
pretty
going to
hot.
use its bonus action to slam you.
Me.
Yeah. That's a 27 to hit Rico.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay, Rico, you take 13 bludgeoning damage,
Oh,
and I need you to make a con save, please.
I'm taking the damage first. Taking the damage. I'm rolling my con save. I rolled a 21.
21. Rico, as this slam hits you, you feel as though like some roots try and get into your weird skin. But you
It's actually a
manage to just
film.
like into your weird film. But actually you just pull away and it doesn't seem to have done anything extra to you, question mark.
Arousal.
Next up, some things happen that you cannot see. Following that, it is the turn of everyone's favorite nasty plant. Can your grease monkey please make me a con save?
Fucking gladly. If he's nothing, if not convincing.
Can't say.
Yeah, I'm trying to work out what his save is. I don't know what his stats are. I don't know how he makes a save.
It'll be in the spell description?
No, maybe.
Yeah.
Where?
Will it be 10 plus its con plus your...
Oh, hang on. Is your monkey a
PB.
construct?
Yes.
Your monkey's absolutely fine.
Sorry, it's a grease
so it
monkey
doesn't-
for flavour, but it's
It
a
doesn't...
fire construct for.
Cool. Yeah. Okay, that's
Mechanics.
fine. Okay. The nasty plant.
Oh, it's poisons. I'm immune to poisons.
Ah, that's good to know as well. The nasty plant draws up a root from the ground, and you see it's got like a decaying body there,
Body.
and then it sets it on the ground. Whoop. Sets it on the ground. Where's my zombie token? Sets it on the ground right there. As
Feed the plant.
as the zombie reanimates next to it, the vines sort of controlling its limbs. And then then it's just gonna tentacle slap the monkey, because the monkey's made of fire, and this is a plant, and plants canonically slap things that are made of fire. So here we go. That's a natural 20.
Wow.
Fucking hell, bud.
Oh my god.
Again.
That's a natural 20 and an 8. And a 14. So only the first one hits.
But it
Cool.
hits.
That
And it hits
is
hard.
19 bludgeoning damage, and I need Monkey to make another con save.
He takes 5 fire damage.
5 fire damage.
Again, so I think my cons is plus. It is a 19 because I think it's my spell attack.
19, that's fine.
Yeah.
So this, I can now reveal to you all it's a corpse flower. Attacks, pulls out one of these zombies, places it next to it, and then uses its remaining tentacles to try and slap the grease monkey. The first one whaps it straight across the face. Another really good hit. The face is always unprotected of the grease monkey. Two more tentacles come in, but the monkey grabs them, and then you just see flames like come from the points where the vines have been grabbed and just move down the body of this flower. It doesn't look great, I'll tell you that much.
Well, it is a corpse flower, Joe.
Rika, you take 1,200 psychic damage.
Rico's he's not smart enough to take psychic damage.
Oh, that's fair. You've beat me on a technicality. Next up is the zombie, which is going to... I'm sorry, Rico.
Yeah, see, what normally happens is Rico stays at the back and everyone else fights. But what's happened is that everyone's fucked off and our
tank is asleep on the ship. That's our problem.
Yeah, that's okay.
Actually, it can't reach you as this zombie shambles towards you, Rico.
Fucking shambles is the word, mate.
Shambles is the word. All right, top of the round, Captain Guy Captain.
I know that my character build is slightly different. Would it be fair to assume that Captain Guy Captain would have like the shit you'd normally have in an explorer's pack, i.e. a tinderbox?
Yeah.
So
We've
he
been a bad
sees his
influence on
blade
this man.
just doesn't do anything. So he's just going to try and like light a match and see if he can set this lawn golem on fire. But first, sorry, before he does that, I think this is how this works. I'm going to bonus action use the help action.
Mm-hmm. Who are you using the help action on? So it's anyone within 30 feet of you.
Let's say Rico, because he seems to be the
Being
target.
fucking
Karis is
attacked.
just outside the range.
So Rico has a help action, which means you get a d6 to whatever you do next damage-wise, and I get 2d6 if I do any damage.
If. Big if.
Yes, if.
And you also have advantage on your next thing, Rico.
Love that.
So, Captain Guy Captain, roll me a sleight of hand check first
Mm-hmm.
for setting fire to something with a lighter.
Sure. That was the best number.
That was the best number.
It's
Amazing.
the little squiddy
Oh,
guy.
oh, right.
What I'll do is I will count that as a crit on your to hit. Roll
Yay.
me a survival check for setting
Survival.
fire to grass.
I mean, it might not be the smartest decision. I've lost my character sheet. Survival. Oh, I have no survival. That is a 12.
It's not difficult to set fire to grass. It is quite difficult to set fire to grass that's living. But Captain Guy Captain, you sneak your hand out, and it looks like it could be one of the branches there. And you take your tinderbox and you just
no.
throw embers on this lawn golem, and the sparks kind of catch, and you see some of the grass start to get burned away. Roll me 3d6. It'll be 3d6 plus 18 because you got a crit.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
There's a 5 and a 6
11,
and a 1.
12. 12 plus 18. That's 30 damage, Captain Guy
Fucking
Captain.
hell.
Big damage. Look at me go with my
Yes.
tinderbox.
And an uncontrolled flame. I'm very proud
Yeah.
of you.
That's literally how it is. And it starts off as just like some embers.
He's been
and then
learning
they
from
just
Rico.
like go across this entire thing. Everyone else, you see this lawn golem inexplicably burst into flames. And it looks a lot more terrifying now.
Good job, Rico.
Oh, he does one good thing and he's hidden in a
so
tree and
funny.
everyone's going to assume it's Rika.
Yeah.
Rico, you
That-
greasy bastard, it's your
that
turn.
makes
Unless Captain Guy
complete
Captain's
sense.
going to be moving.
Um,
You are not currently hidden, just FYI.
I know I'm not hidden, so I'm wondering whether to make a run for it. Yeah, he is going to make a run for it just because he doesn't want the bush to catch fire and then burn him alive.
Okay.
So he's going to run 5, 15, 20.
Oh, look,
he's going to
guys,
run
I did it. Ow.
over here.
Captain Guy Captain, as you start to run away, you feel a set of eyes look at you.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait, that's not 30. We'll go into the bushes.
30, 20 to hit.
Yeah, that will hit Captain
Oh.
Guy Captain.
Captain Guy Captain's going to set a fire and then fall unconscious out of a bush.
That's 12 bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make a con save, please.
Oh, I don't think I'm very good at those. Yeah, that is a 7 on a con save.
Captain Guy Captain, this turf golem, lawn golem, I've called it 4 different things in 4 different documents, extends an arm towards you and just slams you against the tree. As it does, you feel these roots sort of just like leach into your body. That 12 bludgeoning damage you took is subtracted from your max hit points.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yep.
Ooh.
This will last until
Fucking do something.
I'll
about it.
tell you when it's removed. I'll let you know. But you're able to worm out from under the arm and make your way into the far corner, sort of just like
Yeah.
pulling some of these roots out of you.
You just hear Calvin going, shit, fuck it.
Next up, Rico.
It's Rico time. Right.
It's Rico time.
It is Rico time. So, my little flamethrower is
You
going to
might
go
get
here.
delirious if you take life too serious. It's Rico time.
It is Rico time. My little flamethrower is going to go here. I'm just going to draw this out so we're all aware. He's going to do a 15-foot cone there. So not hitting Rico. Oh, you can't see it yet. There. Can you see that?
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Not hitting
That's
Rico,
fair.
not hitting Levy, because Levy's 20 foot in the air.
Yep.
But hitting the lawn golem, the dirt golem, and the zombie.
Okay, what do they have to do?
I will tell you.
Think it's a dex save?
I think it's a sex Dave.
Okay. What's the CD for the sex, Dave?
It is an 18 sex Dave.
Okay. It's not that one. That one's not in there. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, okay. So, the lawn golem and the zombie are too slow and lumbering to get out of the way. The dirt golem, however, is surprisingly agile. It just like steps neatly and elegantly out of these flames, actually using like the wind produced by Levy's flight to create like a little cone of safety around it. It was a natural 20.
I love that
one.
for you.
So by my saves rules, that will take no damage.
You know what? That's fine. It's 30 points of damage, fire damage, including the D6 that I was gifted.
Cool.
Nice.
The zombie eats shit.
Zombie could, should, and definitely does eat shit. It's now Rico's turn.
That's now it's time for your action, Rico.
Yeah.
As these flames writhe across the well manicured lawn.
They're all
The
too.
homeowners-
They're all.
homeowners
They're all
association
far
are gonna
too
have a terrible
close to
time.
me. So I'm gonna pull out my shotgun.
They're too close. I'm going to pull out a shotgun.
Don't stand so close
Logical.
to me.
Yeah. So I still an attack. I'm not going to put out my shotgun because my other one's magic. Fucking Lawn Golem's on fire. That's very funny. uh, Rico thinks that's hilarious. The Lawn Golem's just in front of him and just so on fire. Do you know what I am going to do?
What?
I need a Constitution saving throw from the Dirt Golem and the Lawn Golem. I'm going to cast Thunder Wave.
Ooh.
Good thing Captain moved. Not that it would have mattered to
No,
you.
Rico would have done it anyway.
Con save. That is a 16 and a 14.
That sounds like 2 fails to me. And that is 10 thunder damage each.
Oh.
So that's that. And then it's Grease Monkey's turn.
It is time for Grease Monkey.
You got so much going
Go,
Because
Grease
Monk.
Monkey, you're burning up the quarter mile.
Grease
Grease
Monkey,
Monkey.
go. I've got 2 natural 20s and a natural 19 on 3 attacks.
Wow.
They're all going to hit.
Um,
Tell me, I'm going to be honest with you. I think it's unlikely that this thing makes it out of that. But give me the full number anyway.
2
Right.
crunchy
We've got no-
crits.
We've got no resistances here, so just.
so we are 888, which is
24.
24, plus 3d8, plus 16. 6,
40 plus whatever you roll.
so it's 55
Jesus.
points of damage. Magical bludgeoning.
Grease
Beautiful.
Monkey, having been whipped by this creature and then holding 2 of its vines, sending like a little lick of fire going down it, then like wraps these 2 vines around its arms and just like spreads the hands and arms apart. And you just hear the sound that can only be described as vines being pulled out of a larger mass of vines. And then they all sort of catch fire. And it's a very thick black smoke that kind of pours off this plant as it boom, thuds on the ground, and you see the remaining flowers just wilt as it begins to burn away. And you see Grease Monkey as well leaves like tarry footprints next to it. The remaining vine, he just sort of takes a huge bite out of it, beats his chest, leaving like this stringy, greasy residue behind.
Yum.
Guys, he's going gorillas.
And he moves next
He's
to the
gone
Dirt Golem.
absolutely ape.
Great. Anything else on the Grease Monkey's turn?
No, he's moved up to the Dirt Golem.
He stepped up to the streets.
Yeah.
Next up, Karis, behind a
my
picket fence.
My friends have got it from here, I think, to be honest. I'm just gonna you know what I'm gonna do, Josh?
What are you
gonna do? Josh, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Clem Fandango.
What I would like to do, Josh,
Yes,
is I would like to Josh.
Yes, Tom.
I would like to hop the fence.
Okay. I'm not going to make you roll for it. You did great last time.
Oh, cheers, mate. I'm gonna run directly at the house. Just zoom, 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 zoom.
Okay.
And as I get to the house, I'm gonna jump, bring my weapon up, jump directly at the house, and invoke my Ghost Walk ability to zoom through the wall of the house, if that's okay,
Nice.
Josh.
Okay.
Tom, are you zipping through the sky as little Einsteins?
Yeah.
Karis, you jump and you see just like a little window, just like a little tiny window. And on the other side of that window, you see one of these hags, not in their person form, in their hag form,
Hag.
with plants and mushrooms growing out of her blue skin. One eye a little bit bloated, as though it's like, and like the socket around it, it looks as though this eye is taken out and put in every now and again.
Oh.
It's got 4 or 5 teeth that are as grey as iron, and a smile that just says, like, you fool.
Oh no, Garrus.
Karis, You've already told me what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
How far can you ghost walk into the building? What's the range on that?
10 foot.
10 foot.
An extra 10 foot.
Ooh. I'm gonna. Okay. Okay, Karis.
I didn't even get to lob a fireball in there recklessly.
I'm.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
what
gonna
Captain
remove-
Guy Captain was thinking.
I'm gonna remove some shadow now, I guess. Let's do
Can I
that.
can I
Let's
just
see.
say, not sponsored, but I love Owlbear Rodeo. That's
Owlbear.rodeo is fucking brilliant.
It's
Big fans.
for battle maps. It's quick. It's dirty. It's slutty. It does all the things your wife won't. It's from an SNL sketch.
Sure.
And also,
Owlbear Rodeo killed my parents, and I still love them. Owlbear
It's-
Rodeo, not my parents. They can fuck off.
You sound like a Tory voter.
Oy, oy, oy.
Sorry. Probably a bit political for you, wicked game.
not at all.
No.
We are very
You
open about our hate of
centrists.
Tories. In fact, I think it's the one thing Sweet Poison really likes about us. So you know.
Nice,
Oh,
good.
I don't
So,
like it.
Karis,
Yeah.
you bamf into here, and I'm
Oh, no.
afraid to tell you that literally right next to you is one of these hags, and just around the corner is another one of them.
Oh, I hate the image.
Sorry, Josh. Is there like a lighting function in Owlbear Rodeo?
You can manually turn off bits of hidden scene,
Oh,
which is what I've done.
That's so sick.
Joshua, what I would like to do is immediately go to shoot the hag next to me.
You're going to shoot the hag next to you.
I'm gonna shoot that hag.
That will be at disadvantage.
I'm gonna shoot that hag.
Shoot that hag.
Also, fuck it. I'm gonna because I forgot I had this, and now I don't. I'm gonna sharpshoot it at disadvantage because fuck you.
All right.
Ballsy move.
Disadvantage.
And you're going to -5 from that
Disadvantage.
as well.
Fuck you, buddy. That was a nat 20.
Oh.
Okay.
Just
that's
roll another
fine.
one.
It's fine. God, the dice roller. I'm so sorry. The dice roller is taking a real long time today.
If
bear
only
with
there
me
were like
two-
physical dice rollers. Wouldn't that be great? If you could have like a physical.
Like a
Oh,
real
sorry.
life dice roller.
Sorry,
I
that
was
doesn't
talking
compute.
to someone about getting, you know, like the dice you see when you click the button.
Yeah.
About someone maybe 3D printing them. So you
Oh,
can,
that's
like,
really cool.
replicate them in real
Oh,
life.
that's wild.
No,
Yeah.
fuck that. I can't be dealing with that newfangled technology. You can absolutely get fucked with that. Thank you very much.
What was the to hit, please?
That was actually 25. -5 is 20 to hit.
Yeah, that will hit as Keris, you bamf in, turn around, and just Han Solo style. Roll damage for me.
So I don't think I'm going to be getting sneak attack. Funnily enough,
You will not be getting sneak attack from that.
but that was 13 rolled plus 10 for the sharpshooter is 23 points of damage.
It's a lot of damage. Oh,
And I
whoa.
think, oh whoa, and I think as I shoot, how far away is the other one? Yeah, I'm gonna
far.
release some Whales of the Grave against the other one.
Yeah,
Oh wait, no, I can't. Sorry, that's only when you sneak attack.
that is only when you sneak attack. Yeah.
So I'm not going to do that. But instead, what I'm going to do is, still with the pistol aimed at the one directly in front of me, I will say, I am one of Granny Whelks' children. If you do not vacate this property, I will make you.
Roll me intimidation check.
I'm
Bitch.
really confused because she said Granny and you're her child, which
That was I rolled a 7, and I'm not very charismatic, so that's a 4.
You need some more charisma. You say this, and like you hear a cackle, and it starts from her, and then like it just moves in like to another one of them that you cannot quite see. They're fun. They're fun. They like to have fun. Next up, Levy. Oh, Karis, you're no longer hidden, by the way.
Yeah,
Me.
Shockingly.
that's fair.
Extra damages, right?
I'm just gonna use my thing. Yeah, because I'm still connected to these two, so they both
You
take
are.
13 points of lightning damage.
13 points
Nice.
of lightning damage. 13 points of lightning damage. 13 points of lightning damage.
And then I want to move.
Damaging the
Lightning and a half
golems.
spell.
Uh,
Where are you going to move?
I'm just gonna back away from them a bit, trying to see where Karis has gone. Not being able to see anything.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, last thing you saw was your friend just bamf outside of the hag's hut.
If I'm honest, I think Levy's having a great time. I think she's just cackling to herself. It's like the lawn is just on fire. She's raining down lightning. Like she's just having the best day. Like,
She's fucking Emperor Palpatine.
yeah,
Just more power, unlimited power.
she's loving the chaos. Like this is great. What a fun trip.
That's weird. We've just had like 2 Palpatine references made within the same 5 minutes.
Yes.
One of them was in chat.
Oh.
Cool. Anything else on your turn, Levy? Bonus action?
No, I haven't got a huge amount of bonus action stuff, so that's me.
Cool. Next up, it's time to get dirty, spelt with 3 R's, as the dirt.
Christina Aguilera's here.
Yes. Tonight only, I'd like to welcome.
Is it Christina Aguilera?
Hey.
Aguilera. Have a point of inspiration.
I never get
Way
inspiration
I-
for dumb puns.
The way I allocate inspiration with regards to puns is if I'm angry that it was made, that's when you get. That's when you get it. Who is it that's going now? Yes, it's Dirty. And it's going to raise its shovel above its head, Rico. It doesn't know that Grease Monkey is there. And it is just going to try and, like, bong you on the head with its stone shovel. That's a 24 to hit.
Hit.
Okay. That does 8 bludgeoning damage to you, Rico.
Cool, I'm okay with
And
that.
as this shovel comes down towards you, you see all of the earth, all of the stones in there suddenly like move effortlessly as though all the dirt is flowing through it. And you see this shovel come towards you, and like halfway through it picks up speed and creates like a sonic boom behind it. Rico, you take an additional 15. It rolled badly. Additional 15 thunder damage, and I need you to make a strength save, please.
It rolled
Pingu, thank you
badly and
so
got
much for the raid.
15.
Thank you, Pingu, for the raid.
Thank you, Pingu.
Thank you.
It's Waka. Hey,
Meet,
Waka.
meet,
Waka's here.
what does Pingu say? Meet. Bing bong.
I love
Um,
Pingu so much.
Josh, I rolled a 21 on my strength saving throw.
On your strength save. All right. You are not knocked prone. Congratulations.
I'm so greasy, my dude. That shovel just
Yeah.
goes.
And the shovel just like it makes contact. The thunder damage hits you, but it's shovel off a duck's
It's
back.
sticky.
Alpha ding dong.
Yes.
Bing bong.
Next up is the turn of the Lawn Golem, which is like a lawn gnome, but worse.
Bigger.
It is going to just punch you. It's just going to fucking punch you, Rico. I'm sorry, but you're the only one there. Everyone else has abandoned you. That is a... Oh, that's a natural 20.
Oh,
What is happening with your rolls, Josh?
What's
What
happening
with
is
the rolls,
everyone has
why?
left me.
But
And
Josh
then that's
rolled
a
4
natural
nat
one.
20s.
You're in the sky.
the natural 20 and a natural 1 with its action, but the grass on it, while on fire, is still like stiffened and vibrating. So it gets to have an extra attack.
He's not the only one.
And that's a 19 to hit Rico as well.
Hits.
So the first one is a crit. That's going to be a crunchy crit. That's 38 damage, Rico.
How
Could
much?
you please make a
38.
38?
Oh, I passed
Could you-
my concentration check by 1.
Could you please do another con save for me as well?
Oh,
21.
21 passes again as you feel these roots tendrils try and like get inside your greasy film.
I'm a spellcaster.
You're in melee. You're in melee range.
Oh,
Oh dear.
You're talking an awful lot of smack for someone in smack distance. It comes again with another attack from the other arm, but like your resistance to this root attack, trying to suck out your energy, like its other arm comes out a little bit weird and it throws it off balance and it just completely misses you. And then one of its knees comes into play and just gets you right in the solar plexus.
Oh dear.
oh.
If you had one, assuming that you had one. And that is 10 bludgeoning damage. And I need you to make another con save, please.
17.
What are con saves? 17, you are fine. Again, as from the knee, these roots try and take hold in you, but don't quite manage to do it.
I'm an artificer.
The grass on this thing's back seems to calm down a bit.
He came.
Oh.
Okay.
Tom's furrowed brow makes me feel like he really did, either really didn't like what I said or didn't hear me.
The second, the latter. The latter, definitely the latter.
Made a cum joke.
Next
Tom.
up is the hags, because you went into their home.
Oh, Karis.
I'm
I mean,
sorry.
is it their home? Are they on the documentation? That's the
Bold of
important
you
thing
were
to
to-
ask here.
Bold of you to assume they get a turn.
Nice try.
It nearly worked, Tom.
Don't know why I'm rolling the dice. I'm using an online roller today.
You came
Karis,
and
it's
got
a
your
21
dice.
to hit you.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
And the one next to you, Geminus, the redhead, now only shown that she's a redhead, but like a few scraps of like tufts of red hair that
Wait,
jut out of her
sorry,
head.
hold on.
Hello.
Did you roll at disadvantage?
I did not roll a disadvantage. Why am I
Because you
rolling
need to roll at disadvantage because I'm a ghost.
That's right. That's a 15.
That misses.
Misses. She looks at you and says, I don't give a fuck. And puts her arms out wide and like it's like she's trying to hug you,
Oh.
like pull you in for an awful embrace, but you just glide backwards.
Come on,
And-
consent, come on.
So that is her action, and I'm just going to double check. She doesn't have any bonus actions. Nope. That is her turn. Then one of them comes around the corner and sees her sister
Hags
having
to
a
the
bit
left,
of an issue.
hags to the right.
They're so big.
They are huge. Oh, they're large, technically. They are large. They are large and in charge. Keris,
They are large
Yes.
and inside.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Oh, just what I'm good at. No, actually, I am quite good at this. That's a 19.
19, you succeed as this hag reaches forwards and tries to like touch you with just like one long iron talon. But you just move your arm out the way. Again, still a little bit spectral, still a little bit creepy.
What is the no? Go away, please.
Okay. And finally, the last hag is going to like put her head round the corner and and she sees Keris down there. And Keris, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh God.
Keris, can you run back out my house?
That was a 14 that time, so 18.
Flash of... Oh, what'd you get total?
18 total.
As you feel this gaze settle on you, and you just turn away. You feel as though you're going to get a stern telling off. You just look away.
Do you think that dogs do?
Nothing bad happens to you.
It's your friend. Thing. Who was it? He did the poo. He did the poo.
Oh, I see. Yes.
Anyway.
All right, that was very weird. I had to try and work out what Tom was talking about.
We're gonna move on.
I still don't know.
Ash knows. Ash knows, I think.
And the corpse flower is dead. Captain Guy Captain, top of the round.
Come on, Captain. We need your help over here.
Captain Guy Captain can't do any damage. Captain Guy Captain is going to yell across to Rico, be like, "Oh, Rico, mate, I've never said this, but I think you're quite handsome, and you can have a healing word."
Oh shit!
Hey,
That
fuck
is-
off!
So you get, I'm sorry, it's not much. It's baby. That is 4 though, so 1d4 plus 2, you get 6 health.
Hey,
That's something.
thought you were some kind of one-woman man.
It's been a long 10 years. And what I would like to do, Josh, is there anything that resembles a window on, oh, I only have a hand tool. I don't have a light. Oh, here it is. Is there anything resembling a window over here?
Yes, there is. There's a window kind of there, and and from where you are, you can see there's another window there. There's another window.
Painting of a window.
Hard to say.
Yeah, so Captain Guy Captain is going to run over to here. And with his action, he's going to be knocking on the window, and he's going to he's like, "Guys, there is some severe property damage happening outside. If you do not open these doors and show me some official documentation, I will be forced to act irrationally." And I would like to roll an intimidation check on these hags.
You can roll me an intimidation check or a persuasion check.
I love him so much.
You've given me proficiency in persuasion, not intimidation, so I will go with persuasion. That's a much better
Captain Guy
choice.
Captain isn't intimidating.
That's what ladies want.
That is a 25 to persuade them to come out and show some documents.
Okay. 25.
Just
you're not
at
on
the
bike
window.
race. They cannot beat that. You hear the sounds of discussion from within the building. Keris, you hear all these hags go, "What? Oh shit. We need the document. We need the document. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they?"
Love it.
Anything else in your turn, Captain Guy Captain?
He's just gonna stand at the window, eyes wide, like looking in.
You can see inside Captain Guy. You can see inside Captain Guy Captain.
Eyes wide like a child in the form of man.
Wow.
It's dark.
It's a song lyric.
Thanks, Plato. Oh, I think I've just double.
Double cover.
No, I haven't done double. What have I done?
Eyes wide like a
Why can't I get
child
rid
in
of
the
it?
form of man.
There we go. That works for me.
Cool.
Captain, you can see inside there. It's like a pretty rubbish-looking bedroom.
Oh.
It's like a not well looked after bedroom. That's basically it. Rico.
Don't push too far, your dreams are
Rico, you're being taken to
shining
Pound
in
Town.
your head.
Rico, come on.
I'm vibing, alright? I like to pow.
While he still can, he's vibing.
While I'm still vibe adjacent. Grease Monkey.
Grease Monkey goes after you.
Alright, fucking yeah, but that's inconvenient. Josh, have you thought about that?
Rico, what are you doing?
I'm gonna blow his roots out. I'm gonna shoot
Okay.
him with a gun.
Okay, do it. Shoot the lawn golem.
Natural 20.
You're at
That
disadvantage.
fucking hits.
No, I'm at advantage.
No, because you're next to it, aren't you? Oh, no, yeah, you are.
Oh fuck!
So
I was
it counts-
flanking, so I gave myself advantage.
Counts
Oh,
out.
what a waste!
Sorry.
Was that not an advantage? What are you doing?
I was rolling at advantage because I'm flanking with my gorilla.
Did I tell you you could roll at advantage?
No.
You roll for advantage when I tell you.
Can I have advantage?
Apologize.
Yes, Josh.
For the lawn
23
golem,
to hit.
maybe because
It's fine.
you've got your
23 to
little
hit.
You've got your little construct, buddy. You've got your little flamethrower.
Yeah.
I give you advantage.
If you let me have advantage, I roll a natural 20.
That hits. Roll damage.
Yeah, he did roll.
Then let's fucking go, son.
Let's goat.
Hang on. If you're shooting,
Which is why I re-roll.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
then
you
I
can't.
rolled a 22.
that's a 22. That hits. Just do that.
It's a 15 damage with my magical gun.
15. Pew, pew. As you shoot it, again, point blank range. It's not quite able to reach its terminal velocity while it's doing that. But it's a good hit. And you see like the bullet just like burn a small hole in the earth and roots of this turf. Bonus action.
Well, this turf. My bonus action is to make my flamethrower go off. I'm trying to think of who do I want to hit with fire more, me or Grease Monkey?
Set him on fire.
Imagine Grease Monkey's got like a lot of resistance to it.
Not fire,
Oh,
which is weird.
that
Can
is
you
weird.
not move before your thing goes?
No, because I'm in melee range of both the Dirt Golem and the Lawn Golem. What I'm in what we in the business call a situation. Right?
Levy's just cackling above.
Yeah.
Not really sure what's going on at all.
You love to see it.
Right. It's actually going to hit where it is, and it's going to hit the Dirt Golem, the Lawn Golem, and Rico.
Okay.
Set him on fire.
So they're all going to do dex saves.
Sex saves.
That's a 7
I succeed.
and a 17.
Both fail.
Damn.
14 fire damage.
14 damage to the
Half
fire.
succeeded, half again because I'm resisting.
Beautiful. As your little friend
My
lets
little
out a
friend.
small gout of fire.
Hey, say hello to my little friend. Are they both still up?
They are both still up, just about.
Wow.
The grass, like the turf golem, is like blackened and charred, and every time it moves, it like cracks and huge hunks of earth just fall out of it.
Well,
Not looking good.
I think my gorilla is then going to attack JK Seedling because it's a turf.
Fuck you, Nikki.
It's a turf, guys.
Oh god.
Uh,
I get to roll. Do I get advantage with my gorilla?
No,
Well, fuck me.
because he's not
Right.
flanking. Might only take one of his attacks to hit, just saying.
Okay. The first one is a 17 to hit.
That hits, roll damage.
Roll hard. 9 plus 4 is 13 damage.
13 damage. Your grease monkey comes over, and like the mere presence of it is already upsetting for anything natural. And then it just like throws a punch after this thing has just punched you. And it just, as this fist goes through, the thing just crumbles to the ground.
Nice.
Incredible.
Yes, yes,
Can it
yes.
move? Can my grease monkey move to the side
Yeah.
and flank with me against the Dirt Golem?
Yes, it can flank you off.
It can flank me off. So 2 more hits. The first one is a 27.
Hits.
The second one is a natural 20.
Fuck me, buddy.
Roll damage, make it happen.
47 points of damage.
Is that from 2 punches?
Yep.
Good lord.
Wowzers.
Grease Monkey comes forwards after punching this Lawn Golem, takes a step back. And as it does, as it takes a step back, he pirouettes, using his hand, like in the backhand, to smack into the stone armor of this Dirt Golem. It kind of lurches forwards, and Grease Monkey from behind then lifts up both hands above its head and like brings them both down, almost mirroring what this Dirt Golem did with its shovel against you. The Dirt Golem has stood there, dazed, confused, crumbling away, but not quite dead.
And then, just my turret has 15 foot of movement. It can also be small. It's going to walk up to Captain Guy Captain and crawl up him.
Oh.
Not up his bum.
It's all up inside him.
It's going to sit on Captain Guy Captain's shoulder.
From
Oh,
his
okay.
I will say this. It's like being next to something incredibly hot that also breathes fire. It's like, you know when you open the oven for the first time and you've been cooking for a while? It's that heat, but it's right next to your face all the time. It's horrible.
Yeah, that tracks.
Not
Guy,
even the
Guy
worst thing
thought
that's
you
happened to
were
Captain
gonna
Guy
like
Captain
set him on
today.
fire. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Rico Keres.
Just before I start, JK Miracle Growling.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
Yes,
better.
you're right.
That's
Yes, you
better.
are.
That's good.
Yes.
That's better.
So, Keris, I think, sees the predicament she's in. I think she's gonna flip off Geminus in front of her. She's gonna phase back through the wall,
Okay.
and she's gonna bonus action take the hide action.
Okay.
Actually, no,
roll me a stealth check.
she's not even gonna do that.
Oh.
She's gonna pop up this side.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've fucked the sort of sight lines again. I can
That's
only
all right.
apologize.
Just give me a hot second so you can better plan your escape.
Thank you. And whilst
that's all gone there.
whilst I'm giving you that hot second,
Mhm.
I'm really shit at this game because I actually have the gunner feat, which ignores disadvantage on ranged attack rolls.
Oh,
within
if I'd
5
known
feet.
that you had gun feet, I would have said.
All
I
right,
would have said,
Bayonetta.
yep. And I think I'm gonna, from where I am, I'm still gonna go for Geminus. But it's just a different outlook. I'm gonna take a little look around as well, but I'll roll damage first.
As you sort of slip there using your semi-spectral form, you see there's like a huge ritual circle in the middle of the floor.
Yeah,
With
that's
like a
fun.
weird crystal in the middle of it. It glows like a sickly green, which is kind of nicely contrasted by the fireplace there. It seems to have some sort of pot over it with, smells like a casserole. Roll to hit.
With sharpshooter again to minus, that is 23, so 18 to hit.
Yes, about hits. Roll damage.
Cool.
Yeah.
So that will be 9 plus 5, so 9 plus 6, so 15 plus the 10 for sharpshooter, so 25 points of damage. I don't know whether you would give this to me as a free action. It's totally fine if not. Have I seen anything like this ritual circle before? Does it remind
Roll me
me
an
of
Arcana
anything?
check.
Thank you. I have a +6 to Arcana. What the fuck is that? So I
Because
rolled.
you're the child of a hag.
That's a fair point. I rolled a 7, so bring it up to 10. +6 is 16.
16. You have seen ritual circles before.
Mhm.
You have not seen ones that use like weird sickly green gems in them in the middle before. And this one's like on a pedestal as well, which is kind of weird.
Cool.
Granny Whelks never put anything on a pedestal.
Especially not me.
Especially not anyone.
Cool. So I sort of pop back through the wall, shoot Geminus, look over and go, "What the fuck is this?" And that's my turn.
Cool. Levy.
Oh,
Yes. But at what cost?
11 points of damage.
It is. You send out a final blast of lightning through this thing, and you see the dirt just explode out, covering the place as though it's just been freshly tilled over by earth. And actually, like, a surprising amount of dirt explodes out of it, like more than you would have expected, even if you're like going above and beyond with your expectation.
So it's more than you bargained for.
Exactly.
Amazing.
Dirty AF.
Wait, it's gone?
It's dead.
It's dead. Okay, love that.
I just haven't. Hang on, let me just. There you go.
That's cool. Is anything still on fire?
The turf is like lightly smouldering,
I just want
especially
to.
where Rico's been doing the.
I just sort of want to use my bonus action because I don't actually have all that much. I'm just gonna gather the winds up though, and I really want to fan the flames. I want to set this lawn fully on fire.
Oh, roll me a spell ability check. So a d20, add your charisma modifier, please. And are you proficient in survival?
No.
No. Okay.
That's 21.
21. Do you land to do this? Or are you going to do it from the sky?
No, I'm doing it from the sky. Like she's almost like just subconsciously like spinning around in the sky. Like.
You channel this windy power, this atmospheric control that you have, and you start to just encourage the embers of these flames to grow a little bit, be a bit bigger and stronger. Now, you've learned a lot about fire from Rico. You've learned a lot about fire from your dad, or like his associates, really, more than your dad himself. And you conjure like this wind around it, and it makes like a tiny fire twister that it just like flickers in and out of existence as these embers kind of just start to rise and fall in a little swirling vortex.
Amazing.
There you go.
Thank
You have successfully made tiny fire tornado.
Yes, tiny fire tornado.
And that's around here.
Beautiful. And then I'm gonna fly down to the door, and I would like to, I don't know if it's possible, just boom open the door, and then that'll be my turn.
Yeah, roll me an athletics check. God, I'm feeling
Foot
generous.
check.
Oh, I'm not strong.
Athletics check at advantage because you can literally fly yourself into it.
Speed. Natural 20.
Natural 20!
What is
Me,
happening,
the nat
guys?
20s.
Okay.
It's all happening today.
With a natural 20, Keris, you knock down this door, and like there's a weight behind this door, and it's probably bolted, but because you've got this storm power, you just sort of like vault yourself into it, foot first, Natch. And you feel like this weight behind the door just give way. You have knocked Geminus prone as well as opening the door.
Yeah.
I love the vision for Keris is Keris, you cannot escape.
That is literally it.
She's
That
clapped on
is
the door.
that is bang on what it is like. And Levy, you see 2.5 hags turn and look at you. Concerned. Presumably, you're from the homeowners association
I'm the muscle.
of the muscle. Next up is the hags. They heard Captain talking about papers. They all look confused. They all look a little bit scared. There's this tiny asshole here shooting them.
Little
And-
pocket boy.
Okay. So what Laboribus is going to do is, you see her, she sort of just puts 2 fingers to her temples. If you just make an intelligence saving throw. What? Whoa. Okay. I can't roll custom numbers of dice. I can if I'm smart. I'm not smart.
You've got to
I'm
click it
not a
multiple
smart
times.
man. Okay. She puts some fingers to her head, and Keris, you hear her ask a question, and the question is, you said this belongs to us, is it not rightfully ours? And then, like, her eyes flash open and they just roll back into her head. You've seen people take psychic damage before.
Who were they trying to speak to?
And then she just starts speaking absolute garbage, and her sisters turn to her and look at her, and they all look kind of confused and frightened.
Who was she trying to speak to?
Next up is Geminus, who's going to use half of her movement to stand up and say, and just like she doesn't know what to do. This doesn't fall within their remit. So what she's going to do is say, "Pull yourselves together, Laboribus," and then turn to Levy, and Levy, she's going to try and give you a hug.
All right.
That's a 16 to hit Levy.
Yeah, of course that hits me. I'm a
Sorcerer.
with no arm.
Sorcerer.
Levy.
Sorcerer supreme.
Levy, you take 43 bludgeoning damage.
That's not allowed, Josh.
Ow!
That was a big number, Josh.
I wait till my father hits me.
And you are grappled.
Okay.
43.
43 bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled. You may attempt to escape as an action on your turn.
Well, I would like to use my reaction.
Yeah.
As she could take 14 points of lightning damage and make a strength saving throw, please.
Oh, this is exciting.
It's the bitchy thought reaction.
That's a 15.
I don't know how this is going to work, but on a failure, it's pushed in a straight line up to 20 feet away from you.
Ooh,
Don't
spicy.
What direction would you like to push her in?
I wanna push her into her sister.
These hags fall
Into the one that's
like
having a
dominoes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't
Okay.
fucking touch me.
Do you know who I am?
Do you know who I am? Do you know who my dad is?
He's Ronnie fucking Pickering.
My dad, Ronnie fucking Pickering.
Who's that then?
Fucking pickling.
Oh my god. What is your spell save DC, Levy?
18?
In fact, none of them saved.
These
As
fall like
they are
dominoes.
all Three Stooges style pushed back. Levy, you are dragged with her
That's fine.
as this thunderous force explodes like behind you. The exposed surface, this thunder just follows the lightning, and they are all just like pushed back. Keris, you see them move past you. This is not movement that they've willingly done, so you do not get an opportunity attack.
I'm sorry, Levy just burst through the door, pushed one over. This old woman got up, and then I just knocked all three of them over.
You did, yes. You sent them all on their asses.
Yuck.
You are still grappled, however, which just means you've got no movement. Everything else is fine. Next up is Tribulato. For those of you that weren't paying attention, that's double work and add things.
Double work and trouble.
Yep. Tribulato is going to raise a finger towards Levy. The finger is raised towards Levy. Who's just burst in here.
Counterspell.
Geminus counterspells your counterspell.
Bitch!
Just to save everyone their spell slots, you have already used your reaction this round.
I have. You're right.
Fuck
so
you.
I can't
Your counterspell is counterspelled anyway.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna count the spell.
She raises a finger towards you, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
All right.
Come on, you're a cleric.
Yeah, I'm.
Flash of brilliance. What's your plus?
I burned bright. My plus is 0.
Oh.
So that's a 4.
sort of a bit
Or-
fucking pointless, but that's a 9 because I get to add,
Jeez,
I've added
Gromit.
plus 5
A
to it.
9.
Don't worry about it.
I've already done it.
Levy,
Yeah.
you feel her look at you, and this fury in her eyes boils in your eyes, and it feels like her gaze is turning you and making your stomach churn and undulate, and you are sickened. You have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks, as she has cast Eye Bite on you.
Oh, well, that's the opposite of what we wanted.
Yeah, actually, Josh, that's a bad thing. Can you make good things happen?
Yeah, this
Yeah.
doesn't feel like it's gearing towards us winning.
Yeah.
And
It's not.
D&D's all
Captain
about
Guy
winning
Captain.
and being the best.
Captain Go Captain, it's your turn.
It is
Captain
my
Guy Captain's
turn.
still got the net gun that I gave him, right?
He does still have the net gun, yes.
I do have the net gun. You're right.
So you can restrain the one that's holding Levy, so Levy would also be restrained.
Yeah, that sounds like a dumb thing.
Captain Guy Captain needs to get into the house first.
He does. Are you going to try and break in through the window, Captain Guy Captain?
No, well, the door's open now. Right?
It's open. Yes, you are right.
Go through the window. I'm just wondering. Would he do that? Yeah, do you know what? Captain Guy Captain is gonna use his bonus action to dash.
Okay.
So he's gonna get right in, and he's gonna walk right to the middle as like a power play
Ah,
to like deliver an official speech about things.
You've got the
And in
little
doing so, he's
flamethrower on
gonna
your shoulder.
scuff. He's
Yep.
gonna scuff the ritual marks because you don't know rituals. So he breaks whatever ritual marks are on the floor as he struts in, like
okay.
getting out a pen and a paper as he goes.
Captain Guy Captain, you plan to strut, but you have taken the dash action. So it's going to be like a frantic dash
Shuffle.
that turns into you trying to be like.
A frantic walk strut is a power walk, isn't it?
Yeah, guys, this is not official business that is
Captain
going on
Guy
in
Captain is
here.
incapable of power, so
How dare you? He's got strength.
he's got strength of character. No. You do scuff some of these lines as the ritual circle.
Does anything happen?
Roll me a D1000.
We talked about this last time. How do I do that?
Roll me a D10 3 times.
A D10 3 times.
Yep. Just give me each number as it comes.
7,
Okay.
7, 6.
Oh.
776, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, I can't find it. Come back. There we are. 776. Please hold. Captain Go Captain, as you run in, you see the hags all look at you. The two that still have their minds and their wits about them start to yell no as you walk in with your clipboard. 776.
Yeah. No, don't pull that face.
I don't
DM,
like that
no.
face. I don't like this face.
Please let it be that Captain Guy Captain turns into a bear or something. Don't let it be death for everyone.
I'm gonna see if I can screenshot this and just post it on the owlbear. Hang on.
God, this worries me.
It does.
I think it'll be fun.
I guess I'll hold my little action to see what comes of this.
My little action.
I'll wait to say what I want to do until I know what happens.
No, I can't do that. Captain Guy Captain 776. The caster's clothing becomes sentient for 2 weeks, refusing to leave the caster's warm, comfortable body and complaining loudly if treated roughly or exposed to uncomfortable elements.
Oh my god, it's gonna be so good.
That hat is going to be pinching about the heat immediately.
Captain Guy Captain, you scuff the ritual circle, and there's a of magical energy that fills the room. And suddenly, all around you hear, "Oh, mate, I'm a bit damp. Oh, there's lots of holes in. Oh, you think you've got it bad? I'm inside a shoe. Oh, well, I'm around his throat. I could fucking kill him if I wanted to." And there's like a voice just like coming from your head that's like, "I'm on top." I'm the most important person here. And they're all talking over you, Captain Captain.
Oi. Let me caress your moistened balls.
Oh, guys, you don't want to know where I am.
He's going to try and remain composed, and he's going to get out the gun that Rico gave him, and he's going to say, right, you've got one more chance to show me some paperwork. I do not want to have to use this, but if I need to apprehend you for the authorities, I will. And he's going to hold it in case one of the hags tries to go towards him, in which case he will shoot them with the net.
All of your items of clothing go, oh yeah, he will. He's fucking unhinged.
Thank you.
Like,
No one ever believes in
one
me.
voice, and your hat is just like, that's not what I would have done, but I understand why he's doing it.
Can anyone else hear this, or is this just Captain?
Yeah,
Guy
everyone,
Captain?
you can all hear this. Everyone apart from Rico can hear this.
That's so funny.
What? So they're like audible. That's so funny.
Yeah, they're audible.
I'm your fucking socks, mate.
Captain Guy Captain, roll me a intimidation check, please.
Oh.
At advantage, because your clothing is talking.
Fucking absolute psycho.
It's the best number. Plus a 2. It's a 22.
The two hags that still have their wits about them turn to you, Captain Guy Captain, and there is true fear in their eyes. Rico, it's your turn.
So, do you remember earlier on in a previous episode where Captain Guy Captain was really touched that Rico gave him a gift?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to use my action to activate the spell stored in that item, and I need a con save from all three hags and Captain Guy Captain.
What item did you? Was it the gun that you gave?
Oh my! What did you do to me? What's happening?
What's in the gun? Do I need to make a save as well?
No, you're not close enough. You're just not close enough.
Okay.
Hang on. What am I
that
rolling
was-
a con
That was
save?
an 11, a 10, and a 4, so they've all failed.
All failed.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay, good.
What has become of Captain Guy Captain?
I
It's
don't
become
know.
badass.
It's. I'm using a giant dice for him, and I don't know whether it's giving him a complex or something. But
Oh, this is fun. This is all sorts of fun.
What is it? What's happening?
So I imbued the gun with the spell Shatter that I can activate as an action, and I can do that 10 times before it runs out.
Captain Guy Captain absolutely thinks it's the power of his speech about authority. You know, like how everyone thought you set the lawn thing on fire. He thinks that he's cast this spell.
Oh.
The power of officialness is on his side.
That is a that's 22 thunder damage.
Say again, sorry?
22 thunder damage.
Yeah, they've all failed, so they will all take 22 thunder damage.
Captain Guy Captain takes half because he saved.
It deals double damage to objects, doesn't it?
It does indeed, and it quote absolutely fucks the room up.
Oh, would it? Yeah.
That is a quote.
Still
direct.
Captain Guy Captain, even though he's holding it.
So I take 11.
Yeah, because it's centered on
Yes,
the
you do take
item,
11.
not the person.
Right, yeah.
He's not the caster.
Yeah.
I'm the caster. Yeah, you take 11 thunder damage.
That's fine. He feels like, you know, the spice of battle. You know, he's into it.
Variety is the spice of battle, as they say. And then, as a bonus action, again, still not in the
Hang
room.
on a minute. The shatter, the thunder, comes out of Captain Guy Captain's gun. Captain Guy Captain, you feel this power, and you feel like you probably did that.
Yeah,
So you don't know
absolutely.
how. All the furniture in the room just like gets blown back. Each of these hags taking damage. Geminus, the one holding Levy, then just like drops limp. And like blood starts to come out of her nose and
Oh,
her
nice
ears
job,
and her
Captain.
eyes as well. And you watch as and you hear like a ting 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 as her teeth and nails fall out.
Oh.
And the other two hags scream, laborious more than usual.
And while they have their mouth open, I'm going to use my bonus action for my flamethrower to do its 15-foot cone on the other two hags, please.
Oh, they have to do deck saves.
Yeah, sex Daves.
Captain, what's your passive perception? The 16 and a
passive-
5.
Perception score is nothing, so 10.
Captain, you believe this has come from you as well.
He, as all this chaos is happening, he just like says really quietly to himself, "Yeah, I'm gonna make this sail."
How much damage do these two remaining hags take?
16 fire damage.
16 fire damage.
EBEG energy right here. Fucking terrifying.
It is real, like, terrifying end boss energy from Captain.
Yes.
He's got the rules on his side. The rules control the fun.
As this gout of flame issues forth from your shoulder, Captain, scorching two of these hags as the third one bleeds out. And then the grease monkey charges in.
Who's still alive?
The two of them that isn't Geminus.
He's gonna twat Tribulato.
Okay.
3 attacks.
Levy, you are no longer feeling poorly, by the way.
Oh, whew. Nice.
So I've got an 18,
Hits.
a 24.
Hits.
Michelle, would you like to verify?
Oh, it's a bloody another nat 20, isn't it? He rolls them all the time.
We
Yeah, they
came
all
with
hit.
such a weird energy, and it's working well.
Yeah, it is. This is what we need.
Just give me the total number at the end.
Yeah, we'll do. 41 points of damage.
Grease monkey charges in from the back. I'm guessing.
Yep.
Just by the placement. So Rico's big fat greasy monkey comes in through the back door and tears Tribulato apart. Literally just like gorillas in the doors splintering inwards. It turns to Tribulato, who doesn't even know that he's there, and he just like tears off her limbs. He's just like a Christmas cracker. And he throws the arms at Captain. Because of course he does.
Of course he does.
And
He
that's,
absolutely
and
would.
and she is Haggant.
Hey, monkey.
Thank you, Rico. Keris.
Okay, Keris sort of looks around at the scene and sees Captain in a whole new light.
You wish you hadn't kicked him in the crotch now.
I'm not going to say that. We're live.
I think you should say it, coward.
Sort of looks up at Laboribus,
And LeBron James.
allies all around, and goes, I think you made a mistake with this, didn't you? I think you see this now, huh? And levels the gun at her head, and she's gonna roll for damage, if that's okay. Fucking hell.
Just roll for
We're gonna
damage.
roll to hit first.
No. Rolling
Just
for damage.
damage.
Only damage.
What are you damaging with?
Stop
Was
it.
that a nat 20?
Fuck it was. I think
And
I was
you've
so
got an ally.
excited.
You've got an ally within 5 feet, and I do crunchy crits. Keris, how do you want to do this?
Yes.
Wait,
No,
give us the
hang on,
damage.
hang
I
on.
want to know the
Roll
number.
up the damage.
Big
Roll up the
number.
damage, because
Roll
it's
that
important
damage.
for points.
Okay, cool. So I didn't say sharpshooter, so I'm not going to add that. That's fine.
Okay.
That is 10. Okay, so it's hold on. It's a D10. Can someone work this out for me
Yeah.
first? D10 plus 6,
16.
and then 8d6, and then I'm going to roll for damage as well.
86 is
48.
48. Plus the 16 is 62. 64. Zulane.
Oh, come on, bud. That was... Wait, no, that wasn't. Hold on. Fucking hell, come on. Come on! Oh, fuck me. That was max damage, so, so another 16 on top of that. And then I'm gonna roll the dice
So
for
we're at 80 so far.
80.
roll the dice
80,
for
80.
sneak attack. That's another 24 sneak attack.
104 damage.
Ooh.
And as she does
Their
that,
max
100
HP is 75.
Fuck. As she does that 104 damage, you see she sort of looks at the hag and says, "So you had friends. I have friends," and it gives you all a nice warm fuzzy feeling until you see the sort of the shadows dancing around the room, and the shadows become sort of even more clear as tiny little shadowy sort of like marionette puppets start to sort of like walk towards this hag and just sort of rip her apart. The shadows rip her apart. Shadows of children rip her apart.
Shadows rip us apart. Found the cure for a broken heart.
How's that for you, Josh?
Fuck. See, friendship
Wow.
is the real power.
That's a
you
lot
know.
of damage.
That's a great deal of damage.
Speaking of great deals, how about that bow?
As the final hag is torn to pieces by the shadow marionettes, a strange quiet overtakes this damp glade. And above the sounds of Captain Guy Captain's clothes getting to know each other, you guys can hear a low thrum of magic.
Oh no.
And it seems to be coming from the sickly green crystal in the middle of the room.
I'm gonna walk over to the crystal.
Okay.
As Captain backs away from the crystal.
Oh my, don't get away from it. It looks really interesting. I bet you could put it in my pocket. You can put it in my pocket.
What do
Yeah,
you know? Your
Ghost.
fucking trousers.
I don't
not
think
a bad
we should
idea.
go near anything. I'm a very nice hat.
Why do you sound different to everyone else, mate? I'm a bit concerned.
I've not been with you for as long, and I have not had the time to learn your accent. It is
That's
enchanting,
true.
by the way.
You're a
Karis,
new hat.
Karis, you approach the gem.
Can I see any symbols that I recognize? Can I see any? Does
Roll me
the
an
gem
investigation
have
check.
anything inside it? Investigation. Investigation. That's another fucking 16.
You take a look at it. The lines, you can't quite work out what they're made of. It seems to be like, it's almost as though the lines around this have grown out of mildew and mold and algae, that kind of weird oopy goop that you find on like wood that's been in the woods for too long.
The goop on the woodwood. Yeah, I'm with
The goop on the woodwood. Yes, thank you, Nikki. Thank you for translating. And the pillar itself, it's made of like a white stone, I think.
petrified cum. Or marble, but I think the latter is more likely.
And you take a closer look, looking for the telltale signs that would show that it's marble or whatever. And you realize that it's got like lines that mark it as though it's made of like several bits of material that have been stacked and compressed. And then you realize that it's bone. And that the green goop on the floor is more likely bile.
That's the sound you make, yeah.
That is the worst green goop.
My
can
shoes have walked in there.
I'm going to sort of like look at the others, and as I'm looking at them in the eye, I'm going to take out my dagger and just sort of go to like scratch out some of the bile, kind of like looking at you all, sort of going, "I'm going to do it if you don't say anything."
Wait, what's happening? I don't understand.
I'm just
I
trying to.
I don't think we should touch it, should we?
I feel like if it is what they were doing with it, if this is their doing, then I feel like we just need to stop it, no?
But what if something worse happens? What if it like brings them back to life?
If
Nothing.
anyone else wants to roll an Arcana check, they may.
I'll give it a go.
Now that you've all had a chance to, like, presumably have a look at what's going on.
I just rolled a natural 20, but I do have a -1 to my intelligence.
That's okay.
So it's a 19.
Wow.
I rolled a
19.
27.
Wow.
27.
Damn.
Okay. Rico, you. So I actually set different DCs for different people based on their past and their knowledge. Rico, you look at this and mechanically you know that this is, any summoning circle is designed to either create something or keep something contained or anything. Not necessarily that this is a summoning circle, but you take a look at it and the lines that are drawn, the symbols there are all indicative of something being summoned or something being contained. It's difficult quite to tell what, because it doesn't quite fall within your remit of knowledge.
That's fair.
But you realize that there's a repeated motif. There's lots of things, there's lots of triangles, there's lots of sort of 3-pointers, lines, lots of things that reference threes, powers of threes, not to sound like I'm trying to get cast in Charmed. And then you realize
Fuck me,
that,
that's
like,
a dated reference, but
I know.
So you're really showing our age here, man.
Also, very UK centric, considering the fact that about 50% of our audience is from America.
Charmed
Is it
I
Charmed?
think it's
I
American.
thought that was a US
American.
thing, isn't it?
It is
That's the
American.
one with that's
It
the one with
is.
the Smiths song. As
It's
the,
so fucking American. Why did
Yeah.
I think it was a really British show?
I
oh,
love.
I'm
Maybe
Kaylee
no
Cuoco,
Americans
I
watched
am.
it.
I fucking love the white guy energy that you exuded in that moment. Made all of us, despite all of us knowing it was American, all of us went,
Hold on.
You could be right.
"Wait,
yeah.
hold on."
Yeah.
Thank
What
you,
it is,
Bruno.
mate, is I went to an all-boys school and they taught me how to do that.
Last time I went to an all-boys school, I got taught something else.
Don't make it weird.
No, I got taught how terrible it is to be a Tory. By observation. You realize that this is a summoning circle that has been designed to keep and trap something in and to stop something else specifically from getting out. This summoning circle 2, you realize Rico has been here for a very, 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 very long time. Like a ridiculous length of time.
Oh no.
Like, this might have been here for as long as this hut has been here,
Ew.
which is a jolly long time.
Well, jolly's a word. I think maybe the bones wouldn't have agreed.
Levy,
Yeah.
you don't really need to investigate this with the same scientific rigor that Rico does. Rico wants to learn about it, but you look at it and you know that, like, that summoning circle was keeping that gem safe, keeping that gem locked in, keeping that gem protected from something. The Captain smudged some of the lines out.
Oh.
And these 3 hags have been killed. And presumably, they were the ones that put it in place. And as you come to this realization, the weather outside
It's right.
changes.
Oh.
And the wind picks up, starts blowing harder and faster around. And the already dim, dull clearing seems to get a dark cloud covering above it. as you hear a cackle on the wind that Keris, it
I knew
puts
it.
the willies right through you.
Oh, I got the willies, man.
Rico, you know what a lich is.
Yeah, I do.
You know that liches imbue their power in something.
Yeah.
Keris, you thought Granny Whelk was dead.
Fucking shit.
And you
Fuck.
all have this realization at the exact same time.
Oh
Apart
no,
from
I've got
Captain
so
Guy
many
Captain.
fucking willies.
Captain
Who
Guy
believes
Captain
he-
is Captain Guy Captain kind of thinks that whatever was released is what's in his hat. That's why it has the different voice.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Oh,
We're going to take a
God.
break now.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, so who's going to break it to Captain Guy Captain that this was probably their house and we just broke in?
He's in two minds because he's like, I didn't see any paperwork. I also didn't not see any paperwork. So it could have just been like a big homicide, but you know.
A big
We just
homicide.
broke into their house and killed them.
I mean, to be fair, he didn't really hurt anyone apart from the bush outside.
True.
What are you doing in my house?
I want you to die.
Oh, okay, we'll
Right,
time.
break time.
Back in a minute.
In like 10? 5?
Less than 10.
Less than 10.
Around 5. Maybe more.
Skirt.
Be right back.
See you in a sec, folks.
And we're back.
Yeah, we're back. Come on, move your body.
Hello. Come on, move your body.
Hey guys, we're back.
Hey, well, we're back.
Whoa!
More nightmares.
Oh, fuck it up.
Sorry.
Hi, everyone.
Hey.
Hello,
It
everybody.
does.
My favourite thing is this is arguably the worst energy to do a D&D stream. However, we've been rolling so many natural 20s, we've somehow
Haven't
survived.
we?
Yeah.
People have taken hella damage as well.
Yeah.
I've taken a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Lot of damage.
I don't have a lot of hit points.
I've taken none.
I've
Literally
also.
zero.
Oh no, I have.
Because what
I
you
don't
did was
know.
you jumped over a fence and you turned into a ghost. They're the two things you did.
Yeah.
The two things you did.
Hey Josh, is my max HP still reduced, or now that they're dead, has that stopped? Or
Yeah, your max HP is still reduced.
Ooh. Okay.
Fuck you.
So the wind. I hope everyone had a good break. I hope everyone went to the bathroom to do if they needed to do that bathroom.
Peppers.
Lovely audience. Please don't feel as though you have to wait for me to tell you can go to the bathroom until you go to the bathroom. That is an actual extra paid service that I do offer.
Yes.
So before the break, you guys had killed these 3 hideous, evil, awful, terrible hags because they hadn't been able to quickly produce documentation of their ownership within 12 seconds.
Well, that's not why Rico killed them.
You then investigated this strange crystal in the middle of the room that was surrounded by protection, containment magic. Turns out it is a power source for a lich of some kind. Just a quick note for audience purposes. I don't use the word phylactery in association with witches because it's anti-Semitic.
Oh.
Anyway, yeah, because a phylactery is a Jewish thing to do with containing life.
Thank you very much for telling me
I
that.
did not know
Like
that.
it's
I didn't even know what that word was, to be honest.
It's been co-opted to be like have evil connotations.
Yeah.
And there are members of the Jewish TTRPG community that are like, hey, no, don't do that.
Thank you very much for telling me that.
So there you go.
Every day is a school day. You forgot your homework.
It's a sickly green gem.
Cool.
Specifically Collins.
It's a goblin called Gemma
Fuck
who's
you.
not well.
Yeah, you guys have realized this. The wind outside is howling like the swirling storm inside.
Just let it go, Josh.
Guys, do you think there's something evil in my head?
Oh no, I'm a very good hat, thank you.
Definitely.
That is what an evil hat would say.
Yeah.
No,
He
no,
takes
no,
it
I'm not
off
evil.
and looks at it in front of him.
I don't have any eyes, but I know I've been taken off your head, guy.
What if I shot the hat and shot Captain in the face? Like through the... just through the
God.
hat.
I wouldn't like that.
Hey, maybe we should set the hat on fire.
Right, I don't think we should actually worry about the hat
Don't
right
do
now.
that. I'll scream the whole time. It'll be terrible.
Something terrible's happening. I'm starting to think we may be did a bad thing. But as with all of our decisions, we don't find out until after we've done it. So what are we going to do next?
I think you should offset the bad decision you've made now by making a good decision and buying the boat.
Captain, we're in a dilemma right now, and all you can think of is selling your bloody boat.
I will hit you in the penis again.
Captain looks like his normal level of fear, but then also part of him's like, I mean, I can do thunder damage now.
Oh.
Just in his mind, he's just
My
like,
favourite thing is that he also fully hit him, like, in his mind, he hits himself when he does it, because he took damage.
that's because he is the thunder, you know. So
Price
he-
I am willing to take.
should we go look outside, or do we think that's too scary?
So, where do we land on maybe, exploding the gem?
I thought there was something trapped in the gem that's meant to be
It's
stuck.
probably not inside the gem anymore.
I could try speaking to it. Gem or being or whatever. We just released you. You were being kept prisoner. We are your friends and allies.
The gem does nothing.
Alright,
As she
Says, I'd really quite appreciate being put back on your head now. That would be really, really good. I'm feeling threatened. I'm feeling attacked. I would feel much safer if I was on your head, Guy. My good friend, my good new friend, Guy. Please, can you just put me just on your head, please?
If you're really
Please.
my friend, what color is my hair?
Your hair is the color of love and sunshine and glory. It's comfort. It's a warm
Aw.
hug on a bad day.
Not fucking.
Oh, you can stay. And he
No,
puts
don't
it back
fucking.
on.
They have not said a color once now.
And as the hat goes back on your head, it just goes, ah. Oh, that's much better, thank you.
Oh no. The best part
definitely a
is
lit chat.
we could combat this if any of us said one nice thing to Captain Guy Captain ever, but
Yeah.
I just no way.
He
Rick.
needs this hat. He needs it.
Keris fucking tried and then got beaten down by her captain.
The captain was really feeling like they had a bond, and then you punched him.
I think as Levy is chatting to a gem, I think Keris will sort of like float slowly over to the window.
You float over to the window, Keris. And outside, all of the trees have grown, all of the large fungus have grown much thicker. And the air outside looks damp and thick with spores.
Oh, guys, I don't know how to tell you this, but the mushrooms are dummy thick now, and we're looking at spores all over. What do we do?
Can we just leave? Right? We did what
Maybe-
we did what Granny Whelks wanted. The house is hers. We just need to leave.
Do we know that this is her house?
Oh, I don't think it was her house, Captain.
No, but I
Captain
mean, do we
Captain,
know
you
that this is the
see-
job?
Captain Guy Captain, you see a bureau.
Oh yeah, he's gonna go and look for some paperwork. Absolutely.
Roll me an investigation check.
Don't make me roll for it. You're gonna ruin it. Investigation. I don't think I'm smart.
Investigation check.
Oh, I'm proficient though.
So it's going to be at least 10.
That's a 24.
Wow.
This hat man.
That's, they're going, there's a bureau over there.
Have a look.
Look
No, not
inside it.
here. Over on this bit.
No, there we go. Open the little thing that says documents. Yeah, yeah, there we are. They are. And you literally see a little bit of paper that says deed of ownership. You open it.
Yeah, of course.
It says this property belongs to Laboribus, Geminus, and Tribulato, signed by Queen of the Fae, Titania.
Oh no!
Consort of Flit, the toy maker, and all who else he identifies as.
Guys, I've just found a bit of paperwork here that said this was their house, and it's signed by some queen called Titania. Is there anything Granny Whelky in this house at all that has her name on it? Anything that Captain Guy Captain could use to rid the guilt that he's killed some people?
Roll me an insight check.
Oh, she was such a sweet old lady. That's a 14 on an insight.
There is one singular thing in this house that has big Granny Whelk energy.
Oh no. Is it the hat?
I think you know what it is. It's not the hat.
Oh. Sorry, I thought that's what you were getting at. I'm so sorry.
Captain Guy Captain is so caught up in Captain Guy Captain. It is glorious.
Oh, is it the crystal?
It is in fact the crystal.
Like the hat is just a side effect that Josh has put so much flavour in that Alicia's just gone. The hat is now the main part of the story.
The hat is the
It's
linchpin
the big
in all
bad
of
evil
this.
garment. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Yeah, so Captain Guy Captain will like take the certificate over and be like, guys, yeah, this was definitely their house, and I only really get Granny Whelk vibes from the bony crystal-y thing.
Right. Has Levy heard of Queen
Roll me a history check.
Would I be able to roll a history check as well?
I feel like there's
Okay.
a few people that Levy's dad has been like, you cannot cross these people, like I don't have any weight with them. That's a 3.
You can roll me a history check as well, Karis, if you'd like. Levy, like maybe someone said something about that, but that's like lame, boring history shit.
Boring.
You're more about the now.
Yeah.
What you got,
I don't know
Karis?
what you're on about.
11.
Flash of genius.
Oh,
Add 5.
Add 5.
thank you.
16.
17.
17. I can't do maths.
No, I can't. I'm the one who can't do maths. It was a joke. I'm really sorry. It is 16.
Karis, you sort of think about what Captain Guy Captain said, and then just like you look over at Rico, who's just there leaning against a wall, picking something out from, putting things under his fingernails.
As it just slips out.
Yeah, exactly. And then it occurs to you that, like, you don't know Titania specifically, but you're aware of who Flit is. And, like, Flit is the god of mischief and, like, the Fae, and, like, is also the patron of children and orphans.
Oh, no!
And then, Keris. And then you get a look at these hags. And there's something familiar about them.
Oh, no.
And then
Alicia's the main
you-
character in Never Ending Story. Fucking reading a book and going.
And then, Keris, you are reminded how hags propagate themselves. And all of those friends of yours at the orphanage that went missing. And you turn to Laboribus. Do you recognize Greta?
Oh, no.
And it occurs to you that this is something that could happen to you.
I wasn't ready.
How is it that hags propagate themselves?
Yeah, I don't really know what's going on.
To give
Hags
a have
eat
I'm
children to
concerned.
make other
I was going to
hags.
say, do they eat children? Wait, so do they eat a
Or-
child and like another hag pops up, or?
They eat the child and then give birth to that child. And that
And
child
that
then
becomes a hag.
eventually grows up to be a hag once a certain condition is met.
Ooh. Oh, no.
Fucking hell.
Give me
I
a
think-
character with an interesting backstory.
And they look like the children they eat. That's horrifying.
Of course they do.
Oh my god. I mean,
You need a
Ke-
minute.
Keris is going through a lot, and I think it's just basically catatonic as it stands at the moment, and just kind of like starts to like sink slowly down into the floor slightly, and just sort of, yeah, she's not in a good way.
That's fair. That's fair.
Keris, what's going on? Like, we did the
Are
job.
you You okay?
Yeah.
Nothing. Nothing.
I think Karis is not okay.
All right. Okay.
Captain starts panic, like yelling at the crystal. Like, Granny Whelk, you've lied to us, and this is not a gentleman's agreement, and you should be ashamed of yourself. And just starts telling it off.
Look, right. Look, this isn't necessarily a bad thing, all right? We can work on this. Look, we just said we'd do a job. They attacked us. We were lied to. We didn't know. We had, we're like not complicit in this. We're at best accessories to murder. We can work on it, but I think we just gotta go, right?
Maybe Rico should blow up the crystal. Maybe that's a good idea.
I can blow up the whole house if you want.
It's maybe set it on fire.
Maybe with the documentation inside, and he looks ashamed as he says it.
Yeah.
I think as all of this is happening, Keris starts to like move slowly around the room, just kind of like shaking. Her already incorporeal body is kind of like spluttering and almost like glitching slightly, as she sort of like tries to find things that she can make into peg dolls around the house, and just frantically is sort of trying to kind of claw any semblance of the spirits, knowing that it has to be an instantaneous thing, and she didn't do it. She's kind of in vain, almost just sort of like trying to clutch at the spirits of these.
Roll me a charisma sleight of hand, please.
Charisma sleight of hand.
So instead of using your dexterity score, use your charisma score.
Interesting.
For a sleight of hand check.
So this is an interesting thing,
Can
isn't
I
it?
assist in any way?
So my charisma is -3. I have proficiency and expertise in it. So it's +5. So that's a 2. Plus another 2, so that's 4. +4. I rolled a 19 with +4 charisma.
23.
Sleight of hand.
Harris,
What did I just say? 23.
You said 23, yeah.
That's a complete fucking lie. 19.
I was going to say you have expertise though, don't you? +10.
God, I can't count.
What's your proficiency modifier?
Proficiency is +10, and then -3, so you're +7 to your roll.
+7 to my roll. Oh, in that case, 22. Sorry.
22. Harris, you're quite in your feelings, understandably. And you start searching for a semblance of a soul, a scrap of spirit or character, or one or two. And you just feel that slight tug of connection. And whether it's because you were previously connected, and then you just see, like, on the ground, you see 3 of these fingernails that they have. Each of them, like, simultaneously, a fingernail sort of just drops out. And you know that you can put an essence of yourself into a fingernail or a tooth. And it stands to reason that they probably can as well.
Yeah. I'm gonna sort of bend down, pick up all 3, and I have a little doll's head on one of the sort of thongs around my sort of neck, and there's a little twist top where the sort of like wig cap kind of is. I twist it off and I put each of the 3 in there, and sort of screw it on, and give the doll's head a little kiss on top, and I'm gonna say, I'm so sorry. I will speak to you soon. Just sit and cry.
Oh, Karis.
This is very sad, but what a hateful little aesthetic you've decided to create.
Yeah, I want to have sympathy, but you just took off that little doll's wig.
And used it to store the fingernails
no,
of
not
your dead
wig,
friend.
scalp. Keris, right? We got a lot of emotions. We're gonna get through them together, yes? We always do as a team. We'll cry about it, you know, we'll pick on Captain Guy Captain a bit. That'll make you feel better, yeah?
Paris doesn't cry. She never cries. You're lying. You're crying.
Sure, yeah. None of us. You never cry. But if you wanted to, that's okay. But we gotta go now, yeah? Cause.
Yes.
All right. Rico.
We need to be careful.
Okay.
I don't know where she is, but she will be here somewhere, I'm sure.
All right. Well. Look, at the end of the day, we did what she asked. Yeah? She shouldn't really come after us. It's not your fault, yeah? It's not even Captain's fault this time.
I don't know. I mean, I did that thunder and that fire and I killed some of them, you know.
Yeah, to be fair, Captain was the one that killed them.
He looks so guilty. He feels awful.
Oh god, they're both gonna start crying in a minute.
Rico has put two and two together immediately because he's very smart and said nothing because he does not care enough about Captain Guy Captain.
Okay, we need to go.
So we gonna blow this joint or just blow this joint?
Blow.
Yeah?
I appreciate that maybe that's a confusing question, but
I think we need to go. We need to leave this place as soon as possible. If it is what I think we can all assume it is. If we leave it here, then at the very least, she may go back in it at some point.
Or we could take it with us and use it as a bargaining chip.
Maybe we could put her back, you know.
Does it move? I'm gonna.
The crystal?
don't touch it.
Too late. It's done the hand action.
The hand action has been cast. Yes, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I've got an unseen servant that could do that.
I've also got a giant gorilla made of grease.
That was a 19 plus 4, so 23.
Wow.
Eris, as you reach out towards the crystal, you feel an oppressive force push against your mind. You're in your feelings. Even though you're not going to express them, Keris doesn't cry, but Keris can still have feelings. And I loathe to say stubbornness, your bloody-mindedness to reach out and touch this pushes through this feeling of oppressive force. And your hand grasps around the sickly green crystal. And it feels cold. It's feet away from a fire, but it feels cold. And it feels momentous. Like the crystal itself is momentous. And inside it's like a swirling mist or fog just inside this. It's moving ever so slightly. And you pick it up. And it feels the same weight you'd expect it to feel. You don't like it.
right there, bud. I think she tries to find like a wrap, any sort of clothing, she takes she takes the scarf from around Captain Go Captain's neck and starts to wrap this thing around.
Be careful, it might argue with you.
That's a point. You go to reach the scarf, and the scarf goes, no. No. Don't take me away from Guy. I like it here. It's nice and safe and warm.
I forgot about that.
He's lived a charmed life, Keris. Leave me the fuck alone.
And fuck your scarf, fucking dickhead piece of clothing. Who needs it anyway? Fucking scarf. Sorry, Captain Guy Captain.
I'm sorry. I don't know what's up with him today.
A gift.
And I find something from around the house.
You can just find like a bit of cloth. It's fine.
Yeah, and wrap it up and kind of give it to the monkey.
Yeah, you wrap it up and you give it to the monkey.
Monkey.
You have done so. As the gem leaves the area of the summoning circle, scuffed summoning circle, all of the green there just kind of fades out gently.
Okay, I think we need to leave.
Yeah.
She said that part of the deal is that she will never try to harm us again. So there is that at the very least. Fuck, she's really like a wrong one, you know?
I know. And like coming from us, that's saying a lot.
I think we really are the bad guys now, you know?
I think we're like morally grey.
Let us talk about our moral ambiguity back at the ship potentially.
It's kind of like a morality is kind of like an alien concept. It's kind of like not like a black and white scale. It's more like a blue green scale. You know what I mean?
Okay. Keris just starts to float. I've got 10 minutes, so it's probably sort of coming to the end of my floaty time, my ghosty time. But yeah, it starts to float towards where the ship was.
Okay. Keris, you leave through the door, presumably.
Yeah.
And there are just spores blowing. It's like it's snowing outside, but instead of snow, it's spores, mushroom spores. It's quite difficult to breathe. You can breathe, but it's very difficult.
Fuck, I hate it. I hate everything about this.
Can I like...
Guy would definitely use his scarf, like
Yeah.
ask for its consent because now it has sentience,
The
and
scarf's
check
gonna
that
make
it's all
kissing
right
noises
to.
the whole time.
Kissy Nana.
Scarf will go, oh, yeah, mate, it'd be an absolute honour to cover your mouth, to stop you from breathing in poison. I would love to do that. You've saved my bacon so many times. You remember the ketchup incident? Oh, I'll never be able to thank you enough for how you did that.
Okay, right, great.
Captain Guy Captain is going to treat his scarf the way we treat Captain Guy Captain.
Oh no, he really appreciates it, but he doesn't know what to say to a compliment.
Yeah, that's what we mean.
Yeah, that's the only reason.
It's not
act
the
like
same.
this.
How dare you?
Oh my god. Okay.
A punch in the ball says you're doing a great job.
Yes, it's what friends do.
Maybe it's just that she fancies him. It's negging. It's not.
He's got a wife, sorry.
No, he doesn't. He expressly doesn't.
He really doesn't.
I mean, in his mind, he definitely does.
Yeah, and in his mind, he cast magic. Both things didn't happen.
Keris is fully keeping an eye out for any shithousery.
Any shithousery, okay.
Rico is not. Rico feels no remorse and doesn't really care about the gravity of the situation and is casually walking back like nothing's happened.
Captain is bringing the house deeds with him
spores.
as evidence.
Okay.
Evidence that we killed someone. You fucking psycho.
No,
That's not evidence of the trophy.
No. So that there's no proof that they did own the house.
Yeah.
And also blackmail for us.
Oh god.
Also, you know how like murderers keep tokens that they can like look at, and like this is like a guilt token. He feels horrible, and he's
Also
just like,
aroused.
he just feels awful, and he's just gonna look at this and hate himself.
Oof.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
You guys step out of the house
Yeah.
into the blizzard of spores. You know the rough direction that you came from?
Yeah.
You head in that direction.
Yeah, can I just use my storm thing to like try and keep the spores away from us, like blow the wind?
Yeah, of course, yes. You can create like a little protective bubble.
Yeah.
But Levy, you are surprised that this isn't caused by weather.
Yeah. It's
Like this wind is not a natural wind. Something feels pissed off that whatever's happened has happened, or something's way of celebrating is pretty fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Can I have a survival check at disadvantage from whoever is taking lead? And if no one is taking lead, then you will just wander lost forever.
I'll take the lead.
It's not me.
I can take lead if need be. I think, to be fair, I think Chigirl is super not enjoying. Is that fucking heavy?
Why did you just read that out loud?
I don't know. I'm gonna do a survival. Bear with me.
Mm-hmm.
I also have a +14, so. Oh,
Why were you so fucking reluctant? You're literally the last person to offer.
33.
That's my character.
Is that a
is
disadvantage?
Not a disadvantage. No, I will
Disadvantage,
hold on.
please.
Disadvantage. Okay, so that was a 7. So 10 plus 14 is 24.
Yeah.
Nice.
You find your way through this mushroom forest. Sorry, the fungal jungle. And through the thick fungus.
The humongous fungus jungus.
The humongous the chungus fungus jungle, if you will. The chungle fungal.
Is it really crowded? Like, how much room would you say there was?
No.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
No.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
As the four of you make your way through the chungle fungal jungle,
Fuck.
it feels different here. Previously it was damp and a bit eerie, but this is straight up like malevolent. Everyone roll me a nature check.
Oh, no, thank you.
I got a 7.
16.
0.
21.
Captain and Levy. As you guys are walking through this forest, you see something that you've only heard tale of before. Floating
Loving friends.
amongst the huge mushroom stumps, the trunks of these mushrooms, you see a being floating off the ground. Large and orb-shaped, tendrils coming off the side of it, and a single great eye in the middle of what you believe to be matching your description of a beholder. Keris and Rico, you also see this. But you notice that where one would expect to see a mouth, there isn't anything. And the tendrils that come out the bottom are connected to the ground, and the tendrils up the top actually look like mushrooms coming up the top of it. You believe that you're walking through a part of this forest that has mushrooms that have grown to look like they are beholders. You do feel like they are watching you, however.
That is horrific. I'm going faster.
Very well. You go faster through this forest. And eventually, you make it to the edge of the forest. And almost like there has been a glass wall or something, you feel the atmosphere change. And it goes from being this quite nasty feeling to being just a little bit lighter. And you see that there's a trestle table laid out that's got a multi-tiered assortment of petit fours, finger sandwiches. There's some mini quiches there as well. There's a teapot that's brimming with fresh tea inside it. Little teacups laid out. You see a little grey dog running around the place, chasing butterflies by the looks of things. And sat in the middle of the table, at this long trestle table. And if you guys look at Albert, you can see a sort of representation of that.
Oh no.
You can see Granny Whelk just putting the last bits of preparation down for the little tea party. As you guys step out of the fungal jungle, you can see her sat there. She turns and looks at you and raises a cheery hand. And you see that on your boat, the test drive, there is, the little dolls are there. They're sort of working happily. And Granny Whelk sort of just sees you and waves at you. She's a little bit too far away to be able to talk to you. She's not quite the yelling sort. What would you
Keris
guys
says
like to do?
nothing. Keris says nothing and sort of slows down and kind of pats Levy on like the side and kind of ushers her kind of in front and says she cannot harm us. She has told us this. If what she says is true, then we cannot be hurt by her. But we don't want to deal with her in any way more. We just need our reward, and then we go.
Right. Yeah. We held up our side of the bargain. She needs to hold up hers. Yeah. Is that all you want? Do you want me to say anything else to her?
No.
All right. I got you. I'm fucking strolling up. I'll take the lead.
You stroll up, taking the lead. Squad formation.
Yeah.
Badass bitch at the front.
Yeah.
As you walk up, Granny Whelk says, "Oh, hello. So good to see you all, and you're all looking so well." And Captain's clothes. It's sort of like they're quite quiet. They're all like, "Oh, thanks. Yeah, we've had a great time." And the hat's just like, well, yes, yeah, well, we gained sentience, which is quite nice. You all look quite well. And she sort of turns to Keris and says, cheer up, it might never happen.
Right, yeah, none of this. Right, we held up our side of the bargain. You tell us where the treasure is, and we are done with you forever. I don't know what the fuck it is we've just done for you, but I suggest you just give us what you promised, and we will be on our way.
You dealt with my little squatter problem in my little cottage.
Well, it wasn't really a squatter problem if you don't own the house.
No, for it to count as squatters, then you need to legally own the property, and then the people in there have to legally not own the property, and that is not the case.
Well, they owed it to me. It was my property.
But you don't have any documentation.
Yeah, why is it your property?
You silly folks in your documentation, they agreed to give it to me. In the same way that I agreed to not hurt you if you did as I asked.
But you also said they were squatters and they're not, which is lying, and lying is bad.
They were living in my property without due course. As a rule, I can't lie.
This is like salesman school all over again. Like, you can't lie, but you can bend the truth and say other words. I see it.
Yeah.
The truth is concrete. What is not concrete is people's perceptions of it, Guy.
That's Captain Guy. Captain.
You're not on a boat at the moment, my dear.
I've got a hat, though, and this hat will tell you what for.
Well, he is actually a captain, madam.
Yes,
to inform you, he is the captain of a ship. He is able to perform weddings and funerals. And one time he made thunder happen.
Yeah.
It's strange. What a strange little trinket you've got on your head there. Captain. Guy Captain.
Right, we're not here to make friends. I don't know what's going on here between you two, but do you want to tell us what's going on? What you've just tricked us into doing?
I've not tricked you into doing anything. You agreed. Would you like a cup of tea?
No.
Cake?
No.
Sandwich?
No.
Petit four?
No.
They do look real good. Like, very good. Like, this could be some of the best food you guys have ever seen. It looks really tasty. Like Mary Berry herself had made them.
My goodness.
Very well. You won't come join me for tea?
No. Not part of the deal, I'm afraid. No, I just want to get my treasure, yeah?
Of course. Well, if you wish to find your way, all you have to do is put that little gem on the front of your boat, and you can sail off into the mist. It'll direct you to where you're going. The stunned silence is deafening.
I'd like to incite that shit-eating grin.
Yes, you absolutely may incite the shit-eating grin.
That's an 18. Hold on. Plus 4, 22.
Seems to be telling the truth.
Um,
If you put the gem on the front of your boat, it will take you to where you're going.
and the other parts of the deal.
Remind me, I'm so old.
That you cannot harm us.
Would I harm you?
You cannot harm us because we held up our side of the deal. Is this true?
This is true. I cannot harm you. And I wouldn't want to harm you, Keris, my dear.
She nods a couple of times, looks down, sort of thinks for a second, looks back up and says, then know this. We will leave. And we will grow in power. We will find friends. We will find people. We will find allies. And when we have found them, and when we are strong enough, we will come back, and we will kill you.
That's not very nice, is it? Look at your friends. What a bad influence they've been on you, Keris. You used to be so nice and well behaved. I've done such a lovely thing for you and your friends, and well, I don't expect any gratitude. I've come to know you better than that, Keris. Now go on your way. Off you and your little friends trot on your treasure hunt.
Fuck you, Granny Whelk. And she turns around and walks away.
With a small chorus of "fuck you, Granny Whelk" coming from Captain Guy Captain's clothes.
Oh, fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Fuck you, bitch.
She sits down and starts sipping her tea with her weird little six-eyed dog next to her.
Better than the old man-faced dogs.
That's true. It's better than the old man-faced dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Do you go to board your ship?
Yes.
Yes, DM.
Okay. You guys head towards the test drive, and the dolls, as you approach, all the dolls just fall on the ship as though they have ceased to be animated by whatever magic was animating them previously. They are just dolls at this point. At least, you know, in the same way that they were before.
Right.
In the before times.
Still creepy, just not. It's Keris creepy, not anyone else creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
The gangplank is down. You're able to get on board. And you have this green gem that's been wrapped up in some fabric
And held by a monkey.
and held by a monkey.
Can Monkey put it on the front of them?
Yeah. Monkey can stand. Well, he will soon slough off and turn back into a little greasy capuchin.
That's fine. Can he just put the gem on first? And then he can sloth away.
As Monkey, with the gem, heads towards the prow of the ship, one of the dolls gets up and doesn't say anything, but her hands are waving in front of her, in front of Monkey,
Okay.
as if to say, no, stop.
Should we not do this?
I unscrew the top of the doll's head and bring out one of the fingernails. And I say, Greta, can you hear me?
There's a feeling of affirmation.
Should we not do what Granny Whelk has asked us to?
Should you not do what Granny Whelk has asked you to do? There's a second feeling of affirmation. As in, you should not do what Granny Whelk has asked you to do.
Should we destroy this gem?
Yeah.
There's like a big yes feeling.
Can we?
There's a response that can best be described as, can you?
Can I?
Roll me an Arcana check. And anyone else can roll me an Arcana check as well if they're listening in this conversation.
Yeah, Rico's been thinking about blowing up the gem. He's already had a plan.
That was an 18 plus 6. 24.
24.
Nice.
From your knowledges and understanding, these sort of receptacles or souls that you sort of you guys agreed and found out that this is what this is. They can be destroyed like by destroying the container, because it is in essence a container that has been protected. So long as you can find a way to destroy it, that's fine. If it has certain enchantments, you would need to know the spell to find out what those enchantments are and find a way to remove them. But in essence, the second that a jar is opened, whatever's inside is, well, I mean, obviously it's not the kind of case with rice, but you know, if you've got a jar containing a gas, the second that jar is opened, the gas is released.
Gas be gone.
Gas be gone.
Can I identify the gem then?
Going to cast Identify on the gem. Okay. Rico, you going to cast that as a spell or as a ritual?
Ritual.
Ritual. Why not?
Ritual.
You do so, and you sort of take the little pearl that you need for it, and you rub it over it, and you bring it up to the eye, and you rub it again, and sort of just for 10 minutes, you're sort of doing this appraisal bit shtick. And you find out that this gem is a soul vessel, and it can contain the spirits of souls, the spirits of souls, the spirits of people who have passed. This is a locked soul vessel, so nothing can currently go in or out. It is made of some weird greenish crystal, some sort of tainted emerald. It glows, it produces a bit of... It unproduces heat, it's cold, it radiates cold. Heatant, if you will.
Endothermic.
Endothermic. Good word. Good word indeed. It just feels sickly. It's also a +3 spellcasting thingamajiggle.
Do I feel like I could break it?
Wait.
What?
I mean, you're Rico Grease. You can break anything. If it exists, you can break it. Sorry, Rico, your hubris prevents you from learning more.
Michelle's getting confused, but also Levy would not really understand what's going on, so I'm just going
That's fair.
to say some things. Right. So you're saying there's like a soul in there?
No, soul's gone.
The soul's gone?
Ooh, there's souls in there.
There's
Oh,
souls in there.
currently
There's multiple
sealed.
souls already still in there.
Yeah, so there's souls in there. So if you break it, you're just releasing those souls. We don't know what souls are in there, right? Like, Karis, what souls would be in there?
I go, are you in there? Greta?
There's a negative.
Are the others?
There's a negative.
Or what if it's like old Granny bitch face? What if it's her soul in there? Like a body separate from her soul.
Is it her soul?
That's an affirmative.
It is a part of her, I think, yes.
So if we destroy it, it'll release a soul, but wait, Karis, you can do like that fucking thing, right? Like if you kill someone or you destroy them, like you can like grab their soul. So if you destroy it,
Sure, I mean, we can try.
and then you'd have control of her soul. Or whatever it is you do with your dolls, I don't really question it. It creeps me out.
Is it just her soul in there on her own?
Is it just her soul in there on her own?
I mean, based on what you guys learned previously, it does kind of seem like it. But given the nature of how souls are, it's hard to tell. Greta doesn't respond.
I don't know. Maybe she has taken on so many souls herself that that is the reason that there is more than one. But yes, if this contains part of her, then if we destroy it, then we can maybe destroy part of her.
How big is this gem?
It's about the size of a grapefruit.
Big gem.
Oh, big jam.
Big gem. Yes.
Big gem.
It's not a little
Beats of a
piddly.
pregnancy.
What?
I don't think it is. I said week 8 of a pregnancy. I'm going to look it
Oh, I see.
up.
No, I don't think it's week 8. I think week 8 of a pregnancy would not be great, would it? No.
A fetus. Grapefruit size. This is my work computer. Cool. Definitely didn't get that right. 23 weeks.
Surprised. 8 weeks and 23 weeks are very different amounts of weeks, though.
Kind of different weeks. Different weeks.
Yeah.
Different weeks.
Yeah.
Right. So we can do all that if that's what you want, Karis. Obviously, we can ignore your little friend who's waving and just stick on the front of the boat and go get this treasure.
Can you tell me anything else other than yes or no?
There's a moment as Greta tries to think of a way to respond that doesn't involve her saying yes or no. She, you get the impression that she can, say a little.
I'm gonna go over to one of the dolls, pick it up, and just go press the fingernail onto the doll, and sort of say, "Can you speak to me now?" Or
Okay, Tom, I'm very sorry about what's about to happen. As in, I'm sorry to Tom. I'm not sorry to Keris.
okay.
You press the. Where do you press the nail in on this doll?
Just kind of. I think as opposed to pressing it in, I'll probably sort of tuck it into one of the pockets or something like that.
Okay. Yeah. As you do so, the doll that was lying flat, the head just kind of moves a little bit towards you, Keris, and the arms kind of slowly animate, and it pushes itself up. She pushes herself up, and turns to you, and just cocks the head ever so slightly.
Can you speak to me now?
The doll just kind of looks at you, and the mouths are painted on. The mouths can't move.
Right. Fucking.
But you get a feeling in your head that says thank you. And then she turns towards Granny Whelk and just starts walking in that direction.
I let her walk.
She gets over the gangplank. Very slow. Yeah, just falls straight into the fucking ocean.
In my mind, when the doll started to get up by itself, Captain would sprint the width of the boat and just hoof it the doll into the sea.
Oh no, Captain's got a weird affinity with these dolls.
Yeah.
If you stay and watch this doll, it'll take an uncomfortable length of time for this doll to eventually toddle up to Granny Whelk.
What's going on? Karis, what's happening?
And then from exactly 120 feet away from Granny Whelk, a beam of energy comes out the center of the doll as the doll fucking nails Granny Whelk with an eldritch blast
Oh, we're fucking going.
and forces her back 10 feet.
Are we going?
Oh, I'm
And
nice.
Granny Whelk,
Yeah, I'm
Granny
fine.
Whelk turns around and looks at the doll, and then back at you guys and back at the doll, and she just points at it, and the doll just dust.
Anybody?
And she looks at you guys on the boat. And like she's just looking at you. She's not watching you. She is looking at you.
We don't. Fuck! It hurts so badly. We don't use the gem.
All right.
I don't care how much money, how much gold, how much. We cannot play her game anymore. We find a way to destroy it.
We can destroy it.
I mean, yeah. But for now, Rico's going to take the gem downstairs. What?
Levy's just like hovered up and it's just like they're like holding her gun at Granny Whelks. Like, aren't we like fighting this bitch?
Are we?
I thought,
Are we throwing down?
I don't want to be turned to dust.
Well, me neither. But like, she hurt our friend, so I think she's got to go.
We hurt our friend. We did that.
Captain did.
Wait, what? No, I'm talking.
I
about...
did. You're right. It was my fault.
Right, no, none of this.
No, Captain Guy, Captain. You were just following orders.
But I'm the captain. I should make the orders.
Oh, you don't. Captain, you never make the orders around here. Look.
I think we go. I don't think we can fight her right now. I don't think we are enough.
Rico and Levy, you feel like you could probably take her. She's a little old lady.
This is a little old lady.
What, she knows one spell?
Right.
1/8 level spell.
One life-ending spell that turns you to dust.
I think for some fun, Rico's going to kick his turret onto the cake table.
That's going to be an incredible kick. I'm going to need you to roll me an athletics check, and you are looking to get 28.
Come on, Jamie Tart.
17.
Yes. No.
Plus
kick your
5.
turret.
Plus 5. I can give myself Flash of Genius. 22.
Not a 28.
They've not. You kick your turret, and it does like go out, but it does not land anywhere near the table. It doesn't land in the water either, so there's that.
That's fine. The turret's still alive then. It doesn't quite do what I wanted it to do, but
As you kick the turret, it goes.
All right.
Why, father? Father!
What
I
you
think-
say?
I think we go. We can always come back and finish the job.
Right. Can you just do me a favour though, Karis? Are you 100% sure about this? You sure you don't want to just try stabbing that gem thing now?
I think when we are this close to someone as powerful as Granny Whelk, I would prefer not to. I think, as I say, we bide our time, we wait, we make sure that we are ready for what will come.
it's an old lady.
Yeah, it's just a little old lady.
It is not an old lady. It is so much more than an old lady. It is inevitability. It is death. It is.
Is this? Can I insight? Is this just Keras being scared, or is this Keras knowing
Yeah.
something?
Roll me an insight check, and Tom, I'll just let you decide what that does. Trust you, boo.
17.
23.
I think, again, tell me, Josh, if any of this is untrue. I think it started when we first arrived here. It was probably, you can realize now, it was probably just fear, sort of just kind of trauma coming back and producing inherent fear.
Yeah, absolutely.
Over the course of the time that we've been here, more and more has slotted into place, and what she says seemingly is true, as true as she can sort of come up with.
Yeah.
She says,
So,
yeah.
yeah. So, Keris, you do truly believe that she's a very powerful magic user. So you guys would all get that from Keris.
I've got her
What you guys,
soul.
what you guys don't get from Keris is a sense of how strong Keris is.
Yeah.
To you, it's very clear that Keris still feels like she's the little child that went through what she went through, and by God did she go through it, even if she's not properly talked about it with you guys. Whoever this Granny Whelk figure is, has done some terrible stuff to good people. And Keris doesn't believe that you should fight her.
I will say this once. Many people have died at her hand because of her and because of me. And I don't want to add the three of you, and she does like look at
Andy.
Captain Guy Captain. She looks sort of, and like lingering look, not romantic, but a very much a pointed look at Captain Guy Captain. I don't want to add the three of you to that list. Not now, not ever. I want to add her. I do. But I don't think that now is the time.
All right. DM.
Yeah.
I'm gonna set us to set sail, or tell everyone to like get ready, and then I'm gonna cast a delayed blast fireball at Granny Whelk.
What's the range on delayed blast fireball, please?
150 feet. If I can I'll float closer if I have to.
Okay. That's 12d6, and it can be held for
A minute.
a minute, and it gets an extra d6 for every turn, so that'd be
22 d6.
Okay. So, Captain Guy Captain, you get to the wheel.
Yeah, Captain Guy Captain. He would say to Keris, he'd be like, "Hey, I know you might not feel like you're strong enough right now, but you know, if you want to spend some time getting stronger, maybe when you come back here, you could be captain of this ship. Once you sign that paperwork, it's yours, and then you're Captain Keris, and that's a big power play."
Captain Keris, Captain.
There we go.
Captain Guy Captain, I have broken down a lot of walls today. I am more than happy to break the walls of your fucking body, okay?
Captain looks really surprised, like he genuinely thought he was being supportive. He's like, "You'll be captain, and that'll be really impressive, and you'll show her who's boss." And now he's like, "Oh no, he thinks I'm trying to make the sail, but maybe
Which
I am.
I am.
Am I trying to make the sail? Oh fuck!"
Who have I
So
become?
ingrained. It's so ingrained in his entire personality. Yeah, he looks really uncomfortable and just like runs away to go get the ship ready.
You get to the wheel. Keris, presumably you go below deck. You gather up your dolls and go below deck.
don't think I do gather up my dolls. I think I leave them.
Okay. They're there. They can make their way. Yeah, they're going to make their way back. Sorry, everyone. Rico, what do you do?
I mean, if she's gonna go bada boom, I think I might have to go bada bing.
Okay.
And
So everyone gets ready to set sail. I'll let you think about it, Nikki. The sails fall down. The various things happen. The anchor comes up, and the boat begins to move off. As it does, there is a little flash right in the middle of the tea party table as Levy unleashes or releases the delayed blast fireball at the same time that Rico does what?
I think I'm going to cast Fireball at 4th level for 9d6.
What's the range on fireball?
150 feet.
Cool. I just need to work something out.
I can
I have
cast
so
it
many-
from my homunculus, so I can send Monkey to run forth and explode.
Don't be a hero, Monkey.
The best part about it is he will explode and a small Monkey will be left.
Explodes the monkey off the monkey. Okay. That is a save of 19 for the delayed blast fireball, and an 18 for the fireball.
That passes,
Yeah, they both succeed.
but it still takes half damage.
Yeah, the save is 18.
And her dog has an
I don't
11
want to fight Grey.
and an 8. So the
Oh, we
dog
won't
fails
fight Grey.
both. Give me the max damage and I'll give her half of it.
38 from me. That's not max.
Oh, how
If you can just
can
roll
I
in
use
Google.
a
Google.
thing?
Just roll online for 22d6. My
Right,
God.
okay.
I may have just deeply entrenched paranoia, but I have a bad feeling about this.
81. So she'll take 40.
A lot of fire damage.
Big bomb. Big boom.
Big boom.
So half. I'm just going to stick it all together and half it because it'll be one contiguous explosion.
Yeah. Fucking big
It'll
bang.
be 119.
Yes.
Half of 119. It's going to be
60.
65.
Yeah, I'll just say 60. 65.
I did bad math.
Really fucking bad, man.
I appreciate the trying though. Good.
I was like,
you
half of
guys-
110 is 60.
Nope.
As you guys set off, and this explosion of flames, which also ignites all objects in the area, by the way, so those cakes are no mas. As you start to move off, these motes of flame are released. And the atmosphere changes. This peaceful glade, the air suddenly thickens with spores, and a terrible laughter begins to fill the air as well, as Granny Whelk begins to laugh and cackle and appear on your boat, the prow. Next to her, her little dog, Grey, charred and burnt and twitching, ever so slightly, twitching his head side to side, and the head suddenly starts to twist more. And as he twists more, his shoulders puff out, and his arms and his forelegs and his hind legs grow big, and his head extends, his teeth get long and gruesome. His eyes move further back along his head, And suddenly he stands on his back legs and lets out a huge roar as the grey flesh on his face parts to reveal a maw filled with too many teeth. As Granny Whelks stands next to her grey render, he looks at you all and says, "Now, I said I wouldn't hurt you." From below her, a shadow appears. And it stretches out like she stood at twilight. And this long, shadowy version of her coalesces. Where's the gem right now?
I've got it.
I thought Karis had it.
No, because I identified it and shit.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Where's Rico right now?
How is he, or where is he?
Where is he?
I think he's like by the mast.
Rico, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Bless you, my love.
Sorry, thanks.
Why do you apologise for sneezing?
Exist in it.
Yeah, fair. Dirty 20.
Rico, you take 31 slashing damage
Love that.
and 31 necrotic damage.
Oh no!
Cool, very...
As this gem bursts in your hand, and whatever soul that was in there is released.
Thought it was locked.
And she says, "You should never look a gift horse in the mouth." And then the shadow starts to laugh. And that's where we're going to end today's session.
No.
Oh, what did you do?
Look, if I don't get my treasure, I gotta blow something up.
Oh fuck.
I need to do both of those things.
She doesn't get a treasure, she's got to get a blow.
Exactly.
You guys have done a
Amazing.
great deal of damage. That was a really impressive fireball.
Yeah.
Rico's
I-
also taken so much damage. I'm surprised you're still up.
I'm very nearly not.
Yeah.
I
Oh my
thought you
lord.
guys were going to have a short rest at the cottage.
That would have
You what,
been
sorry?
really smart, but it was quite
You guys were
horrifying.
going to have a short rest.
Oh. Yeah.
That would be
was-
stupid.
That's
Rico has 2 whole hit points.
I'm sorry, I literally only have healing word, so max I can give you is like what, 4 + 2, 6. No, yeah, 6, 12, 18 is the max I can give you at this point.
Don't worry about it. We've got a druid.
Who you can Jaeger when your character eventually dies.
Yeah.
My
Let's
character
have
would
healing
die.
potions on this boat, right, guys?
Yeah,
Okay.
tons.
Just like a cauldron of greater healing potion, you
Don't
know?
worry about it.
Uh,
Thank you
All right,
very
hope
much,
you all
Josh.
enjoyed.
Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
thanks.
Thank you to GM Josh and co-GM Alicia for the incredible journey that we're going on at the moment. You're rocking it, smashing
so
it.
It is absolutely incredible. We won't be back same time next week.
No, missing a week.
We're missing a week because, things happen. Life happens.
We can't
you
do
know.
anything.
Because I've got to attend a
I
training
do want to say thank you very much to
session, that's
Lethal
not a lie.
Kiss for following. Thank you very much to Poker Eyes Out Games for raiding us with your party of 7. Thank you
you.
very much, Flash, for subscribing. 17 months. Fucking mad. Thank you very much for Natural Pengu.
Thanks
Big
so
bong.
much.
Thank you very much, What Now, for resubscribing. And Megatron, I see you. Thank you
Guys,
very much.
Thanks
We
for
have
Following.
made it.
Thank
The Decepticon ruler has joined us now.
Yeah, we'll be back, not next week, week after.
Oh god, it's 2 weeks.
Michelle and Lydia will be back tomorrow playing Dragon Age. And
Goblin time.
you can catch Josh and Alicia on the Dice in a Slice podcast.
Yes, you absolutely can. Things on the podcast aren't going well either. It's quite a stressful point in the story.
Yes.
The new episode, which will be up on Monday, is terribly exciting. We've also got our little companion podcast, Dice and an Extra Slice, which is our Bake Off companion podcast. So if you're watching the Great British Bake Off or the Great British Baking Show, if you're in the US, please do tune in to listen to us tell people that they're bad at baking, even though we're no good at it either.
We have
And
very strong
socials and
opinions,
stuff.
and we like to share them.
We have very strong opinions. Jazz and Alice hadn't watched Bake Off before they started reviewing it, which is great. I
Incredible.
am on Twitch as well, Joshy Longlegs. I'm currently doing a lot of Pokemon stuff, if that's your bag, which is fun. I lost a challenge the other day. We are Dice and a Slice at DICENASLICE on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And if you are a fan of bath bombs and stuff, you can use that same word, Dice and a Slice, DICENASLICE, with Geeky Clean to get
got
10%
Geeky Clean?
off your next order.
That's a real fucking cool spawn,
Yeah.
man.
Love that.
They're
Really good.
great.
Yes.
They hide dice inside bath bombs. So you have a bath, and then you get a dice set at the end. They also do cool
I didn't
soaps
know
and
that
stuff and
the first
salts.
few times, and I thought I was pooping dice.
Oh my god, the dice are coming
It's all
from
funny
me.
games until you sit on a D4.
That's the
D4 in
easy
the
one.
taint is not the one.
Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us.
Yeah, thank you
Say,
so much.
Dragon Age tomorrow, and all sorts of more fun.
Yeah,
Join us in the
also-
Discord.
Sorry, I'm just going to do a little plug. I have commissions.
Absolutely.
I'm taking on commissions if anyone wants D&D commissions.
At Freelance Trickster.
But I do that spiel anyway.
It's her birthday at the end of the month. Also, she's added some sketch commission options, which are a bit more cost effective for those of you who are budget conscious. And also, prices are going to go up in the new year. And I'm saying it publicly because I'm bullying her into doing it. So get your commissions in before Christmas.
Do it.
Also,
I
just
think that's all
fully
it
out,
is.
apropos of very little, Runny Runes has a podcast, Swordsfall. No, that's the
No,
terrible
not at
thing.
all.
That's a terrible thing.
No.
Fuck Swordsfall. Starfall.
Starfall.
Oh,
Yes.
absolute fucking mind blowing. And
Oh.
Automatic Flash.
That's Rooney.
Yeah.
That's Rooney.
Ah, cool.
The Starfall podcast, it's amazing.
Yeah,
It's,
so good, so good.
Really, really good. I also feature in it.
Yay!
Good to you.
And also, Ash Automatic Flash has been making dice over on Twitter and Instagram, Automatic Dice. Take a look. Come join us in
It's so
Discord.
pretty.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
wonderful
we'll chat
people.
about all of that stuff there. But
Okay.
thanks for coming along, everyone.
Goodbye,
Bye.
hands.
Bye, friends.
Bye.
Hands. Bye.
Hands.